Okay, let's freaking do this. Okay. Let me get everybody on air with me.
Okay.
We're like, what's happening? Oh, we're getting dragged somewhere else.
You're dragged. You can't. You're dragged with me, babies. You're stuck with me now.
Oh no.
You're stuck with me now.
I did not need to hear my voice twice there. That was like, nope.
Now, how do you think I feel? I have to
There
hear.
we
I have
go.
to edit my videos. I want to rip my hair out.
Oh, I hate when I have to replay my radio traffic because then I hear my voice again.
It's horrible. It makes me like literally want to cry. Are we all ready?
Yeah, Drifter's the only one that can't
I'm just
hear. Or
no.
can
I'm just
hear.
so glad I can hear everybody now. I can.
You can hear. Yay! Okay, perfect. All right.
Maybe it
so
was something with that channel, because this is the typically one we do D&D in, so that makes
I mean,
sense.
can you guys hear me? I'm
Yeah.
like-
Yes.
You sound beautiful and amazing. All right. So if everyone's
They like-
ready,
Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna pull up some pictures for tonight. I'm gonna play the intro, and then Miss Rickman, we're all yours. We
Okay.
are all yours. Hold on, one. Let me. I'm gonna.
Can I just
What
say
we-
happy birthday to all the ladies in here?
Yes, we do. This is the birthday bonanza stream right now. I'm so excited. Happy birthday to you, beautiful babies. I appreciate you.
The only other thing is... Oh, that Andy might have a point. No, I don't. Yeah, the other Discord might be still a push to talk thing that's doing weird stuff. Your St. Jude goal isn't on this page, so you want to have that up.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Hold on one second.
Also, I agree. Happy birthday to everybody. And to all the maybes out there, because May is almost over.
Yes. Happy birthday.
And an early birthday to all the June babies in chat.
Yes.
Oh wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? It's already on this page. Oh my god, I'm literally. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. 1 second. Okie dokie. All right, I think we're ready. Are we ready?
Sure.
Ready.
Ready? Okay, I'm gonna play Snash's beautiful intro that she just whipped up like a masterpiece, and then take us away, Mr. Rickman. Ready? Sister Bards, look, the time has come.
Yeah.
And you know that you're the only ones for me today. Now where we going? What are we looking for? I know you girls and wanna take this track with you. It's true.
I am your host.
Wait, let's do that again. Sister Bards, look, the time has come. And you know that you're the only ones for me today. Now where we going? What are we looking for? I know you girls and wanna take this track with you. It's true. All right. Thank you, Ravendy, for the host. Okay. We are...
Okay, let's just go ahead. Let's go ahead and describe the characters first. Name, race, and what your character looks like 80s themed. Whoever wants to start first. Or no
Ravendy,
one.
thank you so much. I appreciate
I'll
you.
go first.
I appreciate you, Ravendy. You're totally fine. I love your
My
face.
character is Solstice Blaze. She's an Eldrin elf, and she, for her outfit, has on a black cloak that lights up with glitter, like a sunset in the light, a garnet dress, and Lisa knee-high boots with a holographic globe.
Okay. Next.
I don't mind going next.
Okay, you go next.
Okay. So my character's name is Aqua, a water genocide bard, who is I sent the outfit to Discord for everybody to see it in the D&D chat, but she's wearing a bedazzled jacket, a yellow crop top and jeans with a belt buckle that has the name on it, because my mom told me that was very 80s, the belt buckle thing with the name on it. So Aqua's on it, and Aqua really likes paint and has curly purple blue hair, blue tinted skin, and green eyes.
Okay.
And my character is Willow Bell. I am a bard meadow guard. I am a mouse folk. I basically think of Madonna in the 80s, the Like a Prayer. I'm pretty much dressed like.
It's one of my
Mr.
favorite 80s music videos.
Mr. Rigby?
Yeah, what's up?
You're gonna kill me.
What you do?
Wait, I can't. I thought I pulled up my character, but it's not. Am I like not finding?
Hang on. What's the? Go down. Go up. Scroll up from where you're looking at this point, because I have a delay.
Okay. I'm like, I clicked.
Yeah,
on...
it says Gnome Haley. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Gnome Haley.
Oh my God, I freaked out. I was like, I thought that's what it was, but then I was like, okay. So, I am a deep gnome bard level 6. Basically, I want you to picture me as a tiny but very fierce gnome. I feel like my outfit would basically be represented by like sort of like pink pigtails, bedazzled, but with essentially like gold brass knuckles. I thought I broke it, Andy. I almost shit myself. And she don't play around. Okay, that's me.
And name?
You may call me Frogarella.
Okay, I sense a theme here. Okay.
I literally make all my characters frog themed, and I don't know why.
Okay, you all know each other. You've all been in a band together for a long time, and to begin this, you are in a massive dining hall in a castle known as Castle Ravenloft. We're on this grand adventure, and all of a sudden, this is it. You're tired, you're bloodied, you're a little bit hurt, but you're okay, and you finally done it. In a totally epic fashion, you killed Strahd. In epic brooding fashion, Strahd glances at you at disbelief and confidently proclaims, "I'll be back," in his thick Barovian accent. Just like that, he goes silent. Finally, Strahd has been defeated, what you've been looking forward to for a long time. But wait, some energy more potent than the dark powers manifests around Strahd's rad corpse. It's a power that is not seen in Barovia for eons. It's the power of love.
Aww.
And all of a sudden, things get quiet for a second, and you feel like a palpable energy. And you begin to look around, and that's when you could have the picture of the jester-looking one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, one second.
Pop up. No one's in the room until you hear something. Well, first you see something and hear a squeaky noise. You see someone who introduces himself as Piddlywink II. Piddlywink II slowly enters the room wearing a bright orange wig and pedaling a small, rusty red bicycle. On the front of the bike is a strange miniature piano. Once he enters the room, he looks at you. He does a little happy dance and giggles before talking to you. And he explains, he starts laughing. He's like, "You have 2 hours to dispose of this corpse, or something's gonna happen." He's like, "Oh, the end of the world." And you watch as he says the end of the world, he begins to shake. Piddlywink II shudders and softly whispers, "The final credits, the apocalypse." The final credits are a horrible place indeed, full of darkness penetrated by large floating words. Spielberg, Lucas, Hughes, Cameron, and more. What does it mean? What does it all mean? The list never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Don't stop believing. You get my drift. It's a horrible place. Piddlywink II pulls out a lollipop out of his pocket and begins licking it as he begins to pedal around in circles around you.
All right, well, we have a $5 donation, so heareth enter a new character, evidently, or whenever Mr. Rickman feels like it. Thank you,
Sure.
Converse, for the $5 donation.
So, as this happens, you're like, what does he mean by dispose of the corpse? And what is happening? And all of a sudden, you hear from outside of the door humming. Like,
Humming's never good. Humming is never good.
You hear like da 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 da, and in appears this ghastly figure of a ghost, and he looks at you, and he looks immediately at Blaze, and like goes face to face with Blaze, and he goes to try and like lock arms with you, even though he's a ghost, and he begins to whisper that he's never going to give you up, and he's never going to let you down, and never going to run around or desert you.
Or desert you.
And he says it with confidence, and he just like hooks your arm, even though he can't because he's a ghost, and it seems like he's gonna stay around for a little while with you.
How are you, effing Karma? I haven't played your alert yet, by the way, babe. I wanted you to be here for it.
He's like, hey, I'm never gonna give you up. So he just kind of looks at you. Piddlywink goes on, and you notice that Piddlywink, when you stared at him a little bit longer, he has this kind of small clockwork doll that wears jester outfits and stuff, and it's kind of creepy. He's with his piano, and he goes, you see, what you need to do is you need to find the Pentaforce pieces. The Pentaforce pieces are scattered around this castle. When you find them, you can properly dispose of Strahd for good this time. And so he begins to like, you could find it, maybe it's going to be in the study, maybe it's in the high tower staircase, maybe it's the chapel, maybe it's the dining hall, maybe it's the lounge or the catacombs, and he just begins listing off more places, the cauldron or the closet or the wine cellar. He's like, even the king's balcony. And he's like, you just got to go find it before the 2 hours up. Don't forget, final credits, the apocalypse.
Ooh, yeah, we got Rickrolled.
So
I'm sorry, but being Rickrolled by Mr. Rickman, that's
being Rick.
Thank you. I've been waiting to make that joke for months.
Oh,
So,
Mr. Rickman.
as you guys are going, you can start going room by room if you want.
Okay.
I can just go room by room. So if you're ready to leave that room, at this point, Piddlywink does follow behind you, just because you haven't said anything.
This is Piddlywink, guys. This is Piddlywink, this creepy little gremlin
Piddlywink
guy.
is just following you around because you haven't told him not to follow you around. And Blaze, as you look at him, he's like, my name is Ricky Roll. Nice to meet you. And he just clings on with you, and he just keeps like humming that tune to you for as long as you keep him at this point.
All right.
As soon as you step out of this room, you hear a bunch of pitter patter, like a bunch of feet on the ground and running around. You see a bunch of children, and as soon as you open the door, they kind of stop and stare at you. You spot 7 human children being chased by 3 other human, and they're being chased, and all of a sudden they all like stop and stare at you because they don't recognize you in their castle. And the 3 children goes, hi, we're the Loonies. And we're claiming to look for the Loonies, we're looking for pirates booty. And they point to the thugs behind him, like, they're a family of criminals, but well, goodbye. And then the 3 kids just run off doing a little bit of a dance and being chased by those thugs.
You should not cringe at Karma. I cannot wait to hear it.
So there's 2 of the random characters. Now I'm cut back up on that.
Okay, so wait. Who was the random character for Steam Wolf, and who was the random character for
Ricky Roll.
Ricky Roll.
And the Loonies.
And the Loonies, okay? There you go. Oh, Slate just walked in the door. Oh, there's chaos now. All right, bye, buddy. I love you. Sorry. Bye.
So as you begin to walk in, the first room that you come up to is the study.
Okay.
You see a large oak table occupies the center of this magnificent study. The walls are lined with bookshelves filled with leather-bound tomes. 5 young humans are sitting around the table staring at each other in utter boredom. You kind of hear a weird, noise coming out of the room a little bit. You see the 5 individuals sitting around the table. Do you approach them?
Yeah. Right?
Sure. They introduce themselves as Gertrude, Ismark, Doru, Periwimple, and Stella Watcher. They're all sitting around. I know that's a lot of names, but we typically refer to ourselves as the Brunch Club.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, nice to meet you.
Club! We're just here for the puns, Mr. Rickman.
As soon as you said 5 individuals at a table, I was like, it's Breakfast Club, Breakfast Club.
Oh, we should start trying to guess. That's a good idea.
This is a whole one-shot written on 80s stuff. It's not me. It's just written into a script. I'm just going by it.
Well, we're enjoying the puns, buddy.
So the Brunch Club explains that they've been detained by Strahd for various violations of mundane Barovian laws. Their punishment is to just sit quietly until Strahd releases them.
I am here for this.
Mr.
Rickman, don't listen to the stream at the same time.
What?
Oh, I thought that's because I was hyping you up, and I thought that you heard it at the same time. I was like, okay.
No.
Oh, sorry. Okay, good.
So the Brunch Club begins talking. He's like, we know that this is secret book in this room somewhere, maybe, that when pulled opens up a secret compartment. Maybe that's what you guys are here looking for, right? The Pentaforce thing?
Yeah.
I would like to ask them if they know the name of this book.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Let me find
Should
out.
I'm a bard.
You're all bard.
We're all bards.
I forgot. Sorry. I'm used to the sorry. I was thinking of the other one. All right.
You said that it's a magic
Get a
book?
24.
It's just a pull book lever kind of a situation that unlocks another area.
We're the Bardy bunch. I made a joke. I made a joke.
Wow. Okay, with the 24, you notice the quirky, quiet one, the reclusive and doesn't really speak much, Stella Watcher, kind of just gives you like a little bit of a side eye, and it's kind of like motions over to area of the study for you to go look towards. You also notice that she gives you the side eye for a second and then immediately turns away and starts scratching her head, and a bunch of dandruff falls to the ground and stuff.
Yeah.
Periwimple just kind of is like the jock that kind of scruffs off everything, and he just thinks it's weird. Doru begins trying to tell you
It's gonna be a mess, Athletic.
levers and pulley systems of how books can pull something and open up another chamber and stuff. Gertrude's just fixing her makeup. Yeah. So you guys have given the direction of where you need to head. Blaze, you definitely are now able to notice it. You notice that there is an oddly placed book on one of the bookshelves. Do you want to pull it, or
Yeah.
what would you like to do?
Yeah, I'd like to pull on the oddly placed book on the bookshelf.
Pull on
Okay.
that book.
Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Which one of us?
And that's the top row one, right?
Yeah,
All of us.
Blaze. No, actually, everyone. Yeah, everyone.
Everybody,
Oh.
let's go! Ow! Who's gonna pull the creepy book?
I'm trying to see. Dexterity. Okay, so
The dexterity
It's
saving
rolling.
throw, it's in the top left-hand corner.
I
Yeah.
got a 17.
your girl got a 9.
I did a 20.
So
Damn!
I see rolled checks, not saving throws. So the number's below it. So whoever, for Haley, rolled the check, which is just a +3, versus her dexterity saving throw, which is a +6.
6. Oh, sorry. Should I re-roll?
So anyone that says dex
me?
check needs
Sorry,
to
my bad.
roll.
Can I keep the other
Okay.
one?
I'll re-roll because I hit the wrong one.
But
I
I
see
like
you, I
my
see you, I
number
got you.
before that, Mr. Rickman. Can I go with the original one? No!
Eight.
My saving throw was a 19.
Yes! Somebody has to keep us alive. It can't be me.
Okay. If whoever succeeded on the first doesn't have to roll a second, I'm just trying to save out for the others. Did anyone fail? Did anyone get lower than a 15?
Well, depends on
Yes,
which one you're
on both.
accepting, Dungeon Master. My initial one was a 17 and my save was a 9.
Okay. Did anyone on their first roll fail
Oh,
that
no.
they didn't succeed on second?
No.
No,
We all did
mine's
it.
good.
So everyone's did it. All right, great. You avoided the first. If everyone got over a 15, you avoided the first death of the session.
Jesus Christ,
You
guys.
watch as a huge blade goes straight across you and slams into the adjacent bookshelf, toppling the entire bookshelf in half as it slices and destroys the next bookshelf over. But you do notice that there is a little bit further over, there is a shining little piece of something which you believe to be the Pentaforce that was just now unlocked. But because everyone got over a 15 on their dex saving throw, you did not get murdered.
What if no one dies, Mr. Rickman?
Oh, if you die, you just go back to the start of the set, like the wherever you are. You have
But
to
what
literally
if no
go back.
one dies? What if we avoid all
But
of
I
your
did die.
hatches?
Oh, what? You did die.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah. So, okay, you guys are like, oh, we're all safe. But then you look over and you see Belle pinned against the blade and then chopped in half.
Crap.
Belle, you make it to... So, Belle, you are back in the same exact starting area you were with half health. With half your full hit points. You are back at the start. You are back. You are sewn together. Like, it looks like you are sewn together, but you're all in one piece again.
Did not make it very far, guys.
She was
Gruesome.
initially pinned against it, but then the force of the blade kept pushing against her and like literally popped the mouse
Split
folk
her
in half. So,
Which, who died? Anna Jean?
Yeah, Anna Jean. So
Rip.
Belle, you take
Poor
about
birthday
a few
girl.
minutes to get back to the study, as soon as they're leaving the study with the piece, and yeah. As of right now, you guys are just headed to the next area. You head to the next area.
I
Yes.
have that song. I would like to weep. You know that song when we're like walking? Do you guys know what song I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, my way.
You gave a very small portion of the song.
Oh, well, because it's like he's not speaking in English, but I know he is. It's like oh missy, till you run. It was in Matilda.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
That was
see,
how everyone.
I had the old Doublemint jingle get stuck in my head when there was two of her.
that's
Wow.
So you move from
Mr.
there.
Rickman,
Yes.
did Anna Jean catch up to us, or is Anna Jean still
Yes.
at the start?
So as soon as you exit there, I mean, she is a mouse folk, so she's kind of a little tiny, but she
Teeny.
catches up to you. You look at her. She does look a little tired because she is at half of her full hit points, but she is in one piece. She is alive. She is not a ghost like the others. You notice Blaze, Ricky Roll was like, I'd never let you down. I'd never let that happen to you. Like, he just keeps like whispering stuff to you, Blaze. Like, just like,
Hi, Justin Loves Peaches. How are you? Welcome to the Poop Coven. Thank you so much for being here. How are you?
like just
Like
keeps
that.
talking to you.
That's creepy.
You're talking to a ghost.
Yeah.
Piddlywink is following you around. You watched as he stood at the stairs before you got to where you are, and then as soon as you leave the room, he continues to follow behind you, playing like weird little ditties on his piano,
Ditties. How
like little
dare you?
tunes. You notice the next area to go would be the high tower staircase.
This Rickman's over my shit. Okay, let's go.
There's a lot to get through in a 2-hour
Well,
block.
We're
before we
going.
do that,
Yes.
I was trying to see if I have a healing thing.
Thank
To
you
help.
so much, Justin. I
What's Anna
appreciate
Jean's
you.
character? I'm sorry.
Well,
Belle.
Belle.
Yeah, I checked
I
too.
mean,
I don't
all-
think, because we're bards, like, I don't think we have that
there's a
capability.
healing word or a cure wounds on one of you, I'm sure. If
I
I
have it.
didn't, it's because I'm
I have
very
it.
okay with you guys dying constantly.
Can I?
Oh.
I want to heal Anna Jean.
Go ahead, cast a spell to heal Anna Jean.
Anna Jean, I'm gonna touch your body. It literally says range is touch. I'm touching you. Hold on, I'll tell you how much I'm
So
healing
she's
you,
giving
baby.
you cure wounds. Okay,
8. Only 8. That's terrible.
that's fine. It's a significant point. As you go into the staircase, you see this huge empty tower has a stone staircase winding around the interior, which
Thank you so
access
much,
each
Justin.
floor of the castle.
I
Floating
hope
high
we hit
above,
50 today,
in the reaches
Justin.
of the
I hope we
tower,
hit
a
50.
gigantic glass heart pulses with light. You kind of faintly hear the lyrics, "Turn around."
Every now
And you
and then
kinda-
I'll get a little.
you-
How can you
you
do this
ins-
to me, Mr. Rickman? I have to serenade everybody.
You instinctively turn around to look around what you're looking for, and it's just Piddlywink, just like slowly, like creepily, like playing the song behind you. And you're like, "What is this?"
I want him to leave.
Can we ditch
love
this
him.
fool?
I love the music.
Oh, well, I like the music, but he's so creepy.
Can I just do a minor illusion and like cast a nice red balloon for him to play with?
Oh my
Yes,
god.
you do,
99.
and he licks his lollipop and holds this little red balloon. He kind of moves his head
it's
back and
ladies'
forth,
night,
so his
effing karma.
jester bells jingle a little
Mr.
bit.
Rickman's surrounded by
but-
ladies right now.
He seems preoccupied for the most part for the moment.
Thank you.
I have a question about Piddlywink. Does he talk with his finger?
Shining reference. I love you.
No.
No. Okay. Good
So you're
to
not
know.
saying he's saying red rum and he's screaming at us?
No.
Ram,
Chucky, but
red
a
ram.
little it with him.
A little he's
Okay.
like Chucky with it. A little. double
It's a
whammy.
little Saw, little Chucky, little It.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a piano.
Yes,
a
and a piano. So you're looking
Can-
at. So you're looking
Oh,
at
is
this.
this- right,
You're looking at this pulsing light heart. Up far up above you, and you're not sure if something's in there for you or if this is just a distraction.
Yeah, this is Piddlywink right now, right here.
Can I
He's a
ask
creepy
my
motherfucker.
close friend
Look at his
Ricky Roll
face.
what it is?
Oh.
Ricky roll.
Ricky Roll is like, well, it's a heart. I mean, you're alive. Don't you have one of those?
Oh.
Probably
Ooh,
not made out of
burn.
glass.
He's got jokes now.
Can we do like an investigation or perception to like figure out what the heart like its purpose is there for? Or
Sure. Go ahead, and whoever wants to make an investigation check can, and let me know what your results.
I've got a +3. Who's got anything higher than
I got
that?
+8. I just rolled.
Okay.
Oh, mine's a +2, so
Oops,
Guys,
sorry,
I am sucking
rolled on
all of
accident.
the dicks. I just
Let's
can't
see.
roll today. I rolled an 11. Jesus. I mean,
Okay.
I got
Like-
a 16.
Can we all roll?
We
or is
saw-
that
Yeah,
not?
yeah. No, you can all roll. It's fine. It's fine. We'll
Okay.
all roll.
every dick. I've only rolled a 3 every roll.
I got a 23.
Damn, saving our ass right there. Oh my god, finally. What the hell? The Bardy bunch is having trouble.
You look at this heart, and with that good enough investigation check, you notice that there's like
Oh,
a
the
small
dick.
plaque on the other side of the room that says "The Heart of Sorrow" on it.
Aww.
No.
Oh, that's so sad.
Every now and then. I get it.
Somebody should serenade the heart to make it happy. I don't know.
It's gotta be Snash or Anna Jean. Or Drifter. It just can't be me.
As you look at it, you kind of think, do we need to break into the with the high
Pick up
enough
some
investigation check? You're like, do
clovers.
we really need
I
to
don't think I
smash
could even
the
do
heart
10%
to
of
figure out what's
all
inside
of
of it?
Well, Chris,
But
Go breaking
all
my
of 'em.
heart.
you have a faint curiosity, and then inside you all hear something in your voice that goes, "Do you really want to hurt me?"
we have another $5. We need a random character for Converse.
You got it. So okay. So you have a feeling that this is probably not the room you need to go into, and you kind of feel
Thank you,
bad if you want to
Converse.
hurt it. So you begin to walk out of the room. Unless you do want to hurt it, you can. I'm not. It's up to you.
I don't want to hurt
I
it.
personally don't want to.
Yeah. I don't wanna
Okay.
hurt it.
You feel compelled not to hurt the heart. As soon as you stand out, as soon as you get out of the room, you are suddenly surrounded by the characters.
Chris, tell them
You
what? Not
are
about all the dicks.
surrounded. You're taken aback at this time. It's not little children. It's not a ghost. This time, you're surrounded by 30 zombies
What the hell?
and
Con?
one
What the-
gigantic ogre-like zombie. The zombie's in a red leather jacket and he looks at you.
Oh my gosh.
And
Thriller!
in synchronized motion, all of them begin to dance and stare at you. What
And
would you
I
like to
join
do?
in.
Can we all
I
join in?
Make performance checks.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah.
When you say
what is that?
performance, you mean
I got a 14. Is that good enough?
plus
or no?
11? Yes. Bam, bam, bam.
Yes, let me know all of your performance rolls.
Oh god, DMCA strikes.
30.
Oh, I rolled a fucking natural 20! Ah, wait, I rolled a 31! High fucking 5! Was that Snash?
You guys.
Oh my god. There
Y'all
we
know how to do
go.
Thriller, and I'm just over here trying my hardest.
Okay,
80s kid. I grew up on Thriller.
Bam, bam,
Belle.
bam.
Oh, all right. So you watch as
31. Sweet Jesus.
Frogella, and you watch as Frogella
No more
and
threes.
and Blaze just immediately pick up on the choreography. It seems like they're the ones very comfortable with this dancing, and the ogres get really pleased. But they watch Willow Bell and Aqua, and they are not very pleased at all. And as you see that happen, you watch as the giant ogre picks up Willow
Isaka,
Bell,
how are you?
like by the scruff of her neck, and immediately
interfere?
swallows her. And immediately
Oh my
swallows
God.
her.
Wait, what? Wait, who got swallowed?
And the other 29 zombies immediately go after Aqua, and Aqua, you are also dead as well. You both wake up back at the starting area once again. You're both at half hit points from your whatever your maximum hit points is.
Wait, did
and,
Anna die again?
Yeah,
From whatever our max is, whatever we were currently.
your maximum. Your maximum. I'm not that cruel. Your maximum hit point total.
Wait, Anna died, and who else died?
Anna and Aqua. So Anna and Drifter.
No one's gonna kill me.
So-
Frogrella
So
isn't
wait.
gonna live.
How many points do we have now again? I'm sorry.
Whatever your half of whatever that.
That is
total
Janet
number
and
is.
Michael
What if
together
I
on
have
stage,
51?
31 and 30.
Then
Sorry, not
26.
They were found without this.
Okay,
Thank you,
thank you.
Converse.
We'll round up. So
Thanks for that.
you watch Frogella and Blaze. You're immediately like scared because there are 31 zombies fastly approaching you. But they watch your dance and they begin to clap and then they slowly walk away and disappear.
Yeah, you better fucking run, bitch.
On
Did you say
our
that out loud or no?
Mr. Rickman,
No,
on
I
our way,
whisper it.
on our way
Yes.
back, I use Mage Hand to bring the heart towards me.
Oh.
Look
The
at Anna Jean
magic
trying to
glass
help
heart?
us.
Yeah.
Okay, you try to pull it. It is the mage hand barely makes it wiggle. It's about a 300-pound glass heart, like chandelier size thing.
Dang.
Okay. All right.
Anna Jean wants it.
I
You just
I
put it in
wanted-
VTAC.
Yeah. Okay. It was either that or it was going to be detect magic, but that's okay.
Miss Rickman, give Anna Jean the heart.
Sorry.
Want to get my heart on.
Like, it's
You,
her
you
birthday.
do notice that it is magical in nature, so it's you know it's magic of something, but you don't believe that's probably the magic you need. But you make a note that if you can't find it somewhere
How are you, pretty wicked?
to get to.
Yeah, Chucky Rick is still here with us, right? Stupid Peddington.
Yeah, Piddlywink is like laughing a little bit as
said
soon as they got eaten, they kind of laugh, and he's like again, and again, and Rickroll's like,
I'm not in just
"See,
chatting.
I'm never gonna
Smash.
hurt you like that."
I'm in
Like
dungeons.
once
Try to
again to
refresh.
Blaze, he's like, it just keeps whispering like weird things like that to you.
He's
and-
creepy. Why didn't the zombies eat him?
Roll. Because he's a
Because
ghost.
he didn't have
Oh.
to. Yeah, he's a ghost. He didn't have to dance.
Yeah,
There's
but
a
like
DC to this dance, and you guys 50% succeeded, 50%. didn't.
everybody in Discord that's with me right now, effing
Aqua,
Karma,
and I'm gonna
Anna Jean,
cast,
Drifter, and
Cure
Snash
Wounds.
were all just had their birthday like
Oh,
literally
thank you.
back to
I
back
don't
to
know.
back.
I don't see
So,
that I have to.
it's
ones.
birthday
I totally would've offered
extravaganza.
that earlier. I promise.
You're okay. So that heals you 17 points.
I have a
Thank you
question,
very
Miss
much.
Rickman.
Yeah.
If someone donates $250, could they choose who they want to kill?
Sure.
So
if
they could
put it,
they could
if
kill
they put-
me.
If they put it in the comment of who to kill, sure.
So what you're saying
God.
is that they could target us.
Yeah, if they have $250 to target a person, you'll get targeted, and you'll get targeted in a ridiculous death. Like you thought.
Would we start at the beginning or be permanently now?
No, you'll start
someone
back at the
dies,
beginning. You'll get start back at the beginning, but I'll make sure that death is more
catastrophic. Okay, good to know.
It's more Acme than getting eaten by an ogre. Yeah.
Okay.
Chad is basically
Permanent.
the mob.
No
Something I do.
permadeath yet. I'm not that cruel. This game is all about as you move
Lot of death.
forward, because now you're at the third of the 10 different locations you can possibly be at. You see the chapel.
Spook Queen,
Dim
thank you for the
moonlight
follow.
shines through a
Welcome to the
splendid
Pool Coven. Thank you so
stained
much.
glass window above the stone altar in this large chapel. A cloaked and hooded figure is pouring liquid
May was
throughout the
loaded,
chapel
effing
as they
karma.
whisper a
Loaded.
prayer.
So many boy stays.
Like they're pouring out of a canister. They're pouring some kind of liquid all over the floor of this chapel.
Oh God.
On the floor?
On the floor?
Yeah.
Did you say that they're praying?
You hear them whispering some sort of prayer. Yes.
Is this Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi or?
You can introduce yourself. You can figure out what's going on.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up and introduce myself.
This feels like
I don't know. Hi, we are the what are we again? The Bardly Bunch. We are the Bardly Bunch.
You look at him. It is a male human. You know, he says his name is Donovich. He's a priest, and he's like, "I'm a priest of Lathander from the village of Barovia." Makes sense. You notice under the hood he wears a
Thanks,
red
Converse. No
hairy
cursing.
mask.
I'll put the timer on.
He's wearing a red hairy mask, and he's like, "This mask represents Saint Elmo. Saint Elmo brought the word of Lathander to Barovia long ago. Although Saint Elmo was recently eventually stoned to death for having an annoying voice and
giggle. Thank you so
giggle."
much for the follow. I appreciate
He
you.
wasn't
like-
caught on fire.
This is an
He's
80s
like, "What?
themed
No."
D&D
He's like,
campaign
I came
for
to
St.
Castle
Jude.
Ravenloft looking for my son Doru.
Doru?
At Doru. Immediately, you know Doru is 2 rooms over from here. And he's like, "And I want to burn down the castle, Ravenloft." You watch as he continues to pour the flames. Aqua, as you are really close, you notice that he's pouring lighter fluid on the ground.
Oh, Jesus, we are
All around you.
We should not be near here. I start to back up.
As you look, you see he begins to light a match. What are you guys doing?
Oh God! I jump in the air and I mage hand the chandelier or anything that's up there, towards myself so I can grab it. I don't know. Is that possible?
So, wait, are we all making leaps of jumps to the chandelier right now?
There is no chandelier in the chapel.
I think that we should all sing a powerful song and try to use our voices to blow out the flame.
Wait, does anyone have any special, spells that could... I have Hypnotic Pattern.
Oh, wait, I have Shape Water.
You create a twisting pattern of color, then weaves... No, that's not helpful.
You can do... you also know that his son is literally 2 rooms over. And he doesn't notice this.
We'll go. Your son is literally right over there. Like I yell, I don't know.
Yeah, screw it. Tell him that he's gonna burn the whole place down.
Make a persuasion check, Aqua.
Do I get advantage because it's true? It's literally right there.
No, it's barely at a
We
regular
didn't
roll
start
because
the
he's
fire.
insane.
It was always
Okay.
burning in the We didn't start the fire.
Wrong song, but good spirit.
Well, that's the song I thought of when you said he was about to burn the house down. And it still wasn't that song made in the 80s, so suck my
Burning
elbow.
down the house.
It's Saint Elmo's fire.
I know, but I thought of the...
He stops. He looks. He's like, "My son."
Ryan, I love you. How are you?
Do we do anything now that he said his son? Yeah, he's right in that room over there. You should go over there.
We didn't start the fire. Song more hype.
He goes, "Oh, well, thank you."
You're welcome.
Pretty Wicked, I'm sorry, but I appreciate the poop out of you.
Yes, he's like, okay, thank you
And
so
ready to go
much.
for bed. Thank you so
you
much,
watch
Ryan. I
as
love
he's
you.
like, well,
Good night, poop. Thank you for
I was gonna burn
being here.
this place down for
appreciate
St.
you.
Elmo, but
Thank you so much, Ryan. Can we get some good nights in chat for Ryan?
You know-
Actually, all my mods, besides, I think Andy might be
And
the
he kinda
only
gives
mod
you a
not playing
look.
right now.
and he does then begin to light a match.
No, I have,
he like
but
waves
the
a
song
hand
that
over
came to
all
my
of you.
mind was
I'm gonna command
"We
him to
didn't start
stop.
the fire."
Okay.
I didn't think he was gonna like actually put the match down for some reason. It looked like he was gonna like do like a gesture with
I'm just
the
gonna be
I
like,
don't know.
stop. And then I'm just gonna reach forward and grab the match out of his hand.
Andy, can you do a shout
And
out
then
for Ryan,
coolly
babe?
blow it.
Ryan, I love you so
What's the
much.
saving throw for command?
There is no. It's my mantle of majesty.
Oh, all right. You can use you can just automatically do it. Yeah, there you go.
I love you so much, Andy. You're the best. Thank you.
Sure. You watch as he did wave his hand over you guys, but you do take the match away. Right now, you all feel invincible to fire.
Yeah!
So it looked as if he was about to set the place on fire, but let you pass through the burning flames. But he's like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna go see my son now.
Oh, so we would have been like walking through flames like cool bards or something, but the place
Yeah,
wasn't on
he was gonna
Like
set.
an epic dance club that caught fire during an 80s show.
Yes, he was gonna set the place on. He was gonna set the chapel on fire. Who
Can you
knows how
just
long it would
see
take
us,
to burn
like-
down the castle? But you're gonna be able to walk through it without taking any damage.
I could just see us all though,
die,
like
we
in
do-
slow motion, like walking together as there's like flames licking the walls, and we're just like looking at each other nodding. Can't you see it? I can see it.
Yes.
Like,
Thank you, Willow Bello, for stopping it because it would have eventually caught up to us possibly later.
But
Yeah,
like,
as you-
especially if I died and
That's
had
true.
to walk through it later.
That is true. As you've interacted, though,
boss ass bitches.
go ahead
Take me down
and
to
make
the
an
bubble city where the sub bombs flow and the biddies are
investigation
plenty.
check to see if you can find
Yes,
the.
pretty. Everything's
Pentaforce
80s themed. Everything is 80s
Take me
themed.
down
Everything
to the
is
bubble city. Take me down to
is,
the bubble
uh,
city.
I'm an
Take me
11.
down to that butthole
Okay.
city.
Mine's still
Thank you so much, Sonic, for the. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Thank you so much.
11,
Poop.
a 7.
How are you?
a
Yes,
16.
everything is 80s
All right, yeah, with
themed
the
and
16,
80s
that's good
like
enough.
puns.
She's busy.
And
16, good enough.
also,
You notice that there is another
we,
shining piece right on top of the altar.
this was birthday
Which would have been a
girls.
little bit tricky
Anna,
to get
Jean,
to if you
Drifter,
set the place on
hold
fire.
Anna, Jean, Drifter, and Snash Talk all just celebrated their birthdays back to back to back. So we had a girls night. Also,
Piddly Wink the second is
thanks
behind
so
you
much,
going.
Sonic, for the
Time's
raid.
ticking.
if anybody
And he
does
just kinda, like,
any
laughs
of
a little
these
bit.
donations towards St. Jude, you can affect the gameplay. So just keep that in mind. guys.
Ricky Roll goes, well, that was weird, wasn't it? And you guys continue heading towards the next area. No random encounters appear because no one triggered anything. So, if she...
I'm here.
Okay. You guys make it to the... So you have... make sure you don't deafen sometimes. I gotta make sure.
No, sorry, I go back and forth because I didn't want to interrupt you.
Okay, I know. I just want to make sure that you heard as I continue forward.
we
You move
going.
forward to the next room. This appears to be a dining hall. This long
Bitch
room
isn't
is
a
dominated
curse.
by
It's
a
a female
banquet
dog.
table stacked with rich food. Two bleak-looking aristocrats are seated in front of their meal, each looking terrified, while a ghostly young boy at the head of the table eats happily. A gigantic organ covers the back wall.
Wait, what do you mean an organ? Like an
Like a
actual
piano?
organ or a piano?
Yes, the music.
Okay, because that elicits definitely different vibes, Mr. Rickman.
Sure. So you see that there is three figures. What appears to be
Taco,
a man
thank
and a
you for the
wife
2 bits.
and
Thank you so much.
a ghostly child.
I'm seeing Casper the friendly ghost. Got it. Okay.
That's the vibes I'm getting too. How are you, Pizza Taco? Yeah, they're really fun. Today, Pretty Wicked just
Ricky
a
Roll
one
if he
shot,
wants
but
to
our
go talk
regular
to Casper
campaigns
so
are
we can,
just as much
like,
fun.
Stops telling us he's never gonna give us up for like just a moment.
Gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
Okay. Ricky Roll does head over there for a second. He knows that he tries to talk to the parents first. As soon as the parents begin to open their mouth, the only thing that comes out is Deo. He say Deo.
Beetlejuice.
That's
Oh my god, I
all
love
that.
this movie.
That's all that comes out of their mouth. Like they close their mouth, and they just look at each other. They try to open it again. the only thing that is echoed out of their mouth is Deo.
Daylight come and we wanna go home.
And you see, as soon as they open their mouth, the organ behind them accompanies their talking.
Oh wow.
And they just kind of look at each other, like
Standard.
afraid. But okay, everyone, go ahead and make an insight check.
Beetlejuice.
Okay.
An insight.
Beetlejuice.
I got 23.
Damn. God damn.
Okay.
Count 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot. Boy.
Yeah, with
Oh,
a
I
20,
got
got
a
a
9.
nada.
with the 23, easy
I got
enough.
a 21.
With the 21 and 23, you both pick up that they're both extremely afraid of the child that's eating food.
Is it Casper,
Okay.
though? Casper's nice.
We don't know that yet. I don't. Oh.
Love you,
man.
Converse. Thank you so
Is
much
there
for
a
the
way to, like,
donations.
ask
Thank you
them
for
to, like,
being here and
talk with,
participating
like,
in tonight.
their
I
eyes or
hope to
something?
see you
Like, I
later,
don't know.
Converse. Thank you
Can
so
anybody
much.
come up with a question that they would answer with eyes?
Ricky does go over to try and talk to the kid, but the kid,
Beetle guys.
as the kid talks, he has a high-pitched boy voice with a slight echo to it. He noticed, like, you noticed as soon as Ricky tried talking to the parents, he got really fussy. He's like, no, pay attention to me. And he, like, started to throw a ghost tantrum.
Ghost tantrum.
A ghost tantrum.
Guys, this isn't Casper.
No, I don't think it is. I'm trying to.
I'm trying to think who it is, too.
I would like to ask Ricky Roll if he knows the boy ghost's name and if he's able to talk to him for us.
Yeah. Good idea.
Ricky goes, well, isn't that Ilya? That's just Ilya. He's like, he's not gonna talk to us probably. But it looks like he put his parents under some kind of curse. I mean, I think. I would never do that to you, though. I would never hurt you. I would never let you down or desert you.
Oh my god, Jesus.
Yes.
Love him so much.
Wait, who's Ilya?
I
The
know.
child ghost.
Like, I'm like,
Ilya is the child ghost.
No, I know, but who is that a pun of?
really? Yeah.
It's not always necessarily a pun.
Oh,
but-
disappointing. Damn it!
And it is
You're
technically
teasing
Beetlejuice.
us.
You're right. It is Beetlejuice.
Wow,
Thinking
we thought
of
everything
Lilia.
was a pun, Mr. Rickman.
For,
Do we want to address the ghost? Does one of us want to address the ghost and see what is going
mean,
on?
the ghost said to, like, what is it? Pay attention to him only, right? So I mean, if we do, does that mean we get cursed too, or?
Yeah, we don't want to get cursed.
I'm a little nervous.
No curses. Should we like sing to calm the ghost's temper tantrum?
With the high enough insight checks that you did make, you notice that the parents are trying to, like, subtly make an eye gesture, and it takes a little bit to figure it out. It looks like they're pointing to something on the ground next to them, and then, like, look at you, and then they look down to the ground, and then look at you, and then look down to the ground.
Oh, so I'm gonna be like, oh, I lost my eye contacts, and I'm gonna go to the ground.
I'm gonna help her.
I don't want the kid to know that I'm looking.
Make a
Yes.
deception check.
I'm gonna block you.
Okay.
I'm blocking you. Don't worry, so that the kid can't see you. I'm gonna pretend like I'm gonna bend down with you, and I'm blocking you.
I'm doing a what check again? I apologize. I didn't.
The deception.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
I got a 13.
Good enough. You sneak
Okay.
around there. You're looking. You notice there is a plate of bugs, dead bugs, on the ground next to him. And with the good enough insight checks, you guys, you notice the parent is tapping its foot right next to that. It's a little bit of tapping, but also a little bit of stomping
Hi,
motion,
Trapper. How are
as
you?
much as he can without
How you been?
silently
How you
doing
feeling?
it. To the plate of bugs. You then hear Ilya just, like, scream out, "I don't want to drink the bad stuff."
Oh God.
Okay, does anyone know what I should do with the plate of bugs?
I think you should push the bugs underneath the parent's foot that's stomping.
Oh, okay. So then I will do that. I will nudge them underneath
That was
the
a good
parents' foot
idea,
that's stomping.
Snash. Wow.
Thank you.
as you push it under, they do slowly. It takes a little bit of time, but does pulverize it into a beetle juice.
Beetlejuice.
And you said there wasn't any more puns here.
No, I not everything is a pun, but this was Beetlejuice.
Nice. Clever.
And the parent kind of looks
How
back
are
down
you, Trapper?
at you, Aqua, and looks up at the kid, and kind of like gestures.
That's just for me to like
Very
move back up
complicated,
where I
Trapper.
was, like
Very
stand up again.
complicated, But you should be proud
So
of
he
yourself
doesn't want
that
to
you're
drink the
starting.
juice.
Oh, so like I'm supposed to pick up the juice and like somehow still convince him to drink it. Is that what it is?
Correct.
I don't know
That seems
how
what
it
you're trying to say.
Down to the butthole city.
Who has a good persuasion?
Won't you please
I have +8.
That's better than mine so far. So anybody else got
Does
anything
anyone
higher
have
than that
higher
or
than
no?
+8?
Take me down to that
but mine's 6.
I think I might
What's yours, Anna Jean?
my natural is 20, and then for
Oh,
persuasion it's +8.
Okay,
Oh
so
my
we
God.
both have 8. So Anna, you have better luck than me. You do it. You go, baby. You go.
If any
so
of you,
what do you say to convince him though?
Thank
if any of you
Nine Scar for the
are-
raid. Welcome in, Raiders. We are playing a very special one-shot
sorry, if
for
any
St.
of you
Jude
are
Live.
College of Eloquence Bard,
Today is our last day for
minimum
St. Jude
would
Live. This
be
is an
a
80s
10 plus
themed
your
birthday
performance.
girl,
you're
silly,
a College
filled
of
with
Eloquence.
puns,
I don't know
Dungeons
if I
and
gave you
Dragons
College of
one
Eloquence
shot.
to any of you. But just
Welcome
saying.
to the Poop
Where would
Coven,
I find
everybody. I am so grateful that you guys are here. I hope you enjoy your stay. Don't forget to follow if you like it. It's very silly. If you've never seen Dungeons and Dragons, it's basically like live role-playing storytelling. We do have some incentives that we're doing right now that are on right here on the right. And welcome. How was your stream, Nine Scar?
Roll lower than a 10 on persuasion.
What about you, Anna Jean?
I am College of Glamour.
So yeah.
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
Snash would be plus. Your roll would be 10
How are you,
plus whatever
Faded
your
Skylines?
performance persuasion
Hello,
is every single
welcome.
time.
Okay.
So
So
maybe Smash the roll instead?
would like to pour the bug juice into a cup and tell Ilya that I have made him this very special drink that comes from my home village, and it's great to make people pay attention to you.
Okay.
Genius.
Go ahead and roll a performance check.
It was fun.
A persuasion check.
Performance.
Persuasion.
It was a
Persuasion.
Valheim day, and we had minion
So
masters.
it says I got a
Thank
25
you so
and
much,
then
Nine Scar. I
plus
appreciate
whatever,
you.
but
Thank you,
yeah.
thank you, thank
Yeah,
you.
so
Holy
25
I'm so
so
grateful.
the 25 would be it, but you could never roll lower than a 10.
Okay, makes sense. So yeah, 25.
He
Nice.
looks at it and just screams like, "I don't want it."
Drink
It doesn't seem to take effect in this moment.
What? How did that not work? 25.
Let me
Okay,
throw
then-
hands with this kid.
I would like to yell at him and just pour it over his head.
There we go.
Whoa.
Now we're going for it. This is what Frog Givrella
that
would do.
works. The kid just screams, and it's a ghostly. The ghost disappears, and just fades away. That works too. That was definitely not the.
Smart.
That was not what Mr. Rickman thought we were gonna do.
This
Well-
is why I don't have kids.
It's Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
In the realm of Beetlejuice, what would happen? You do it 3 times, and then it happens. I don't want it. I don't want it. Fine.
Ain't got no time for that. They're very clever.
You look around, and it does not appear that this is the room that you're looking for anything besides parents that just kind of like breathe a sigh of relief and go, "Thank you."
No, dare
We've
do
been
it now.
trapped
Do
for
it
a
now.
long
Definitely
time.
do it now. Cause then it will play into Miss Rickman's
How
story.
long?
If you want to do it,
Years
you don't have to
and
do
years.
it though.
That would be the picture of the Beetlejuice-looking kid photo. If you wanted to show that photo, Haley.
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah.
up
Sorry,
to.
let me grab
It's
it.
not. I mean, it's just flavor text. It's not necessarily anything important.
Hold on. Also, we might be having a light show party in a second, Miss Rickman. So you might have to incorporate that into the story.
Oh, sure. That's easy enough.
We got
Easy
a
enough.
raid, so
That
you
kid is
know how
evil.
Nair be.
He said he'd wait though if you wanted. So, but I'm sure you responded to that.
Yeah, I just responded that it will be fun because it will play into the story. You can throw us a little party. All right, wait. Oh, I finally get to show off my lasers. Okay, wait. So wait, Miss Rickman, do you want to segue this into the story that we go into like a laser show, or do you want me to just do it?
No, I got it.
Okay.
It's really. Oh wow! It's actually wow. That timing was impeccable. You're in the next room. Dim
Thank you,
light
Nair,
from
so
3
much.
ornate lanterns illuminates a large banner hanging across the room ceiling with the phrase "Barovian Winter Fantasy '86" written in common language. You see a handsome young man wearing a pastel purple fluffy suit and a teal bow tie is sitting on a couch all by himself. As soon as he sees you, he lights up a smile on his face, snaps his fingers, and all of a sudden there's a laser light show in this middle of this winter fantasy room.
Wait, let's go!
We're all inside this fantasy room now, right? We all see this.
Yes, you all see this, but for the moment there's an actual laser light show happening.
Beams going, let's go!
There's literal hype, but she hadn't even started yet. There you go. So you do see laser lights like blaring through the room, and it's kind of dark, but it's like, is this a little bit of a prom?
Jesus Christ.
But you're just dancing along right now for a second. You can feel
Snash,
the group.
What's a good party song that'd be playing, Snash? What's like?
Oh,
what would
I
be
would like probably sing, "We built this city. We built this city on laser lights. Built this city. Laser lights."
The crowd goes wild. Everyone has their lighters up. Not a cell phone in sight. I just smashed into the chair. I'm fine. I'm going. Okay. Do you see my lasers, Mr. Rickman?
Yes, I do see the lasers. Yes.
Okay.
I had one of those light bulbs in my room when I was a kid.
Look how cool.
So great.
Wait, I turned off all my lights and you can still see me really well. What the fuck?
Yeah, it actually works for you.
It does, right? It's probably
leave it
too
on.
dark, right? Leave them off?
No, you can keep it on for this whole segment. It makes a lot of sense as we continue in.
Yes.
Okay. I'm leaving it on.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
Hold on. Where's the best place to put it?
All right. So we can just continue with the lights going on. The lights literally are happening. You watch as this guy in that suit appears to you. He's a young man. He introduces himself as Escher. Escher goes, "Hi." He kind of gets a little nervous and shy. He's like, "I heard about this thing called prom."
Ask me anything.
From
the
a
real
traveler.
salties.
And I really wanted to. I don't know. Is it stupid? Did you guys maybe want to try to set up a prom together?
Do we have time to set up a prom? Because I would love to.
I would love to.
Is Escher a DJ or an MC?
Mr. Rickman was
No,
not
Probably
at
not.
all impressed with my lights, Chris. Yes, real salty. There's a
You
difference
do
between
actually, as you guys get
XP and
closer, you
milestone.
notice the
I'll ask
Pentaforce
Mr. Rickman
piece
for you, real
is
salties.
around his neck,
Carry reference coming.
Oh.
and he's like,
If we help
if
you
you
with the prom, will you give us the piece?
He's like, but of course, why not? What is prom without help and fun, right? And he's like, and lasers, and he kind of like spins around, and the lasers begin to swirl in different patterns around the room. He's like, okay, are you ready? This is going to be extremely exciting.
Yes.
So ready.
Real salty, thank you for the follow.
All
Welcome
right.
to the poop coven.
He kind of like, he's like, I think the person that introduced me to
I
this
am your
Guardian
host.
Proms is
Thank you,
Matt
Trapper, for the host,
Mercer,
Poop.
I believe, I think is his name. And he's like, okay, and there's this really, really, really fun song, and I can't wait to play it for you. But first, we got to set up prom. You ready?
Yes, ready.
Yes, we're ready.
He's like, okay, well, I need all of you to roll
we can ask
a
Sage of Squirrels.
D10, and that determines your roll for prom.
Okay, 1 second.
D10. Oh, that's a 100.
There it is.
So roll it.
Roll it.
I almost
Okay,
rolled the D100 too.
I rolled the wrong ones. Ignore
Well,
my roll, Mr. Rickman. I rolled the wrong
sucked.
ones.
I got a
How does it
6.
Okay.
Ignore my roll.
Who said 6? Hang on.
Me, Selena, over here.
No, I rolled the wrong
Grams.
thing. Sorry.
You said it D10 or
A
what did you say?
D10.
Thank you.
Mine says 10.
Okay, all right. Oh, that makes sense for you.
And
I need whoever rolls a duplicate needs to re-roll.
Guys, I rolled a 1.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
get on my
Yeah,
level.
as well.
Get on my freaking.
I'll re-roll.
I
So,
rolled a
hang on.
1.
Roll.
No, Sage Squirrel,
This
you
time
just
I rolled a
answered
7.
Real Salty's question, so I appreciate you.
7, perfect. Oh wait, hang on. So you rolled an 8.
hello?
You just rolled an 8 instead. Who re-rolled?
I re-rolled because I had a 10.
I rerolled and I
Everybody
got a
else
1.
did.
Okay.
Smash.
Okay.
So I got a 7 now.
Okay. So I will.
Definitely
That's
effing
fair.
Karma.
That's fair.
So
I
much
will
better.
move Bell to what Snatcher I really wrote for that, and that for that. We are good. He's like, okay. I know there are.
Thank you, Nair, so much for the $100 donation for St. Jude.
I think I got this right. Okay.
Of the
You guys
raid
ready?
from 9 Scar. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yes!
He's like, well, first, the very, very, very important thing is I need a partner for the evening. And he like immediately turns over and he looks at I wrote that wrong. No, he looks at Frogorella. He's like, do you want to be my partner? You watch as soon as he said, as Asher said partner, Ricky Roll kind of like tried to squeeze tightly onto Blaze, but obviously he's a ghost and doesn't matter. He's like, no, she's mine. He's like, oh, okay, you can have her.
Yes.
So
I thought the same thing.
So all of these will come with some kind of skill check base, and depending on how well you guys perform, your rolls at prom depends on how well you guys do here.
At prom?
He's like, all right, at prom, you're at prom.
Jesus, we're getting judged for our prom skills ability.
Yes, there are roles. It's very important to this person. He's like, well, typically they're performers, but you'll be fine at performing. Oh, what happened?
We lost Anna Jane! We lost Rena Jane! Red alert! No! Come back! We have to wait. Hold on.
Okay.
Hi, the man
her
who
Discord crashed.
questions.
That's what she said.
Hello.
All right.
Hi, Skylar. Guys, we
So
are
that's fine.
right now at
Well,
number
for a
10
second,
overall.
we
Let's
will
keep her
pause.
there.
And,
if not, get her up higher.
you
How
watch
are you,
as,
Skylar? We built this city. Boom, boom, boom.
You watch as
Oh my God.
he's like, oh, well, your outfit's really lovely, but should we get something more like formal? He's like, I'm not really sure about these kind of things. He talks straight to you, Frogrella. He's like, should you be wearing a dress right now? Should I get you a dress? Should I get you flowers?
Do I have to wear a dress? I like my outfit.
He's like, fine. Oh, that's fine. He just kind of like
Well,
looks.
Now you're making me self-conscious.
It's like, well, I've just never had prom before.
Well, I haven't either, and I don't know what to do. Do you think I should change my hair? It's in pigtails.
He's like, oh no, the hair's lovely. I like the hair.
Thanks. Okay, well,
Also,
maybe.
what do you think about the outfit?
Yeah, what do
He's
you
like,
think about
well-
the outfit, buddy?
What I mean does that say 86 winter fantasy? Does that scream winter fantasy to you? I don't know.
Okay, maybe we can go find me like a scarf.
Okay.
Anna
right.
Jean.
Anna Jean's back. So you guys find like a nice winter scarf. You guys have like a winter flower corsage. He's like, all right, okay. Well, performers. As he begins to talk about the performers for the prom.
Pretty Wicked, my
Ricky
shoulders
Roll's
aren't
like,
puffy
I got
enough.
this. I can take care of that.
Skylar, change like what color?
And you
poop?
see a ghostly guitar appear on Ricky Roll's. Ricky Roll, he's like, I got it. We can do this. Next would be the chaperone. He's like, oh, don't worry. The chaperones aren't. I hear chaperones aren't very good for anything except for also pretending like they're the kids of their own high school days. I guess that's what chaperones do here. And he's like, and they're supposed to watch out for spiked punch, but I already spiked the punch, so don't worry about that. And he's like,
Wait,
"I see-
who's the
What do you
chaperone?
spike the punch with?
you ask him, and he's like, "Oh, well, it might
Nice,
be
Skylar.
blood. Isn't that what you spike punch with? Blood, right?"
No.
Oh,
Wicked,
Not
goddamn,
normally,
you're right.
but,
Fashion skill
I mean,
check
we're somewhere
failure.
different, so I mean,
well, I'm learning. I'm still learning.
He
he's
spiked
like-
the punch with blood.
Yeah.
Guys,
And
we
he's
gotta
like,
ditch this guy.
It's like there's the bench warmers, you know, the people who just, or the wallflowers, you know, the people.
Keeps, I
but
thought it
that's
was a
okay.
Carrie
We're
reference,
okay
too.
without them. Then there's the principal, the awkward one at the prom that wants to pretend like he's the cool hip kid, you know, but he's way out of his prime, or she's way out of her prime, but it's okay anyways because she wants to feel relatable to the rest of us. You know that character?
Yes.
And immediately turns over to Aqua. Like,
I'm
you're
offended.
the
I
principal.
knew it. I knew it. I literally knew it as soon as you were talking about it. I'm like, it's gonna be me.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Okay, sure, I'm the principal. I'll put
But you
on a
also
fake
have to-
tie and everything.
But you also have to have that, I'm disappointed at you and you got to save room, or else because you don't want to have the kids having babies, but you realize they're only a couple months away from not being your problem anymore, so you don't really care about them anymore, you know? You know?
Well, I'm definitely disappointed.
He's like, well, this is all what I learned very briefly about prom. The principal just tries to be responsible,
Thank
but
you
he
for
knows he can't handle the
lurking,
kids.
Skylar.
Anyways,
Lurkers
and he's like,
are
there's the prom
love.
king, and there's the prom
Queen.
queen, of course. That's okay. We don't have to have those here, I don't think. And then
Can we have 2 queens? There are plenty of bard queens right here.
we lost again.
I'm grabbing her. She's got, oh no, she bopped out. You didn't answer my question, Ms. Rigman. Can we have bard queens?
She's like, oh, you're all queens, of course, 100%.
Yes, correct.
Principal queen.
Principal queen. No, I don't see Anna Jean yet. She bopped out. I don't know why I'm saying bop and not pop, but that's okay.
Oh, and he's like, well, if we're gonna have one specific queen, it'll be you, and hands a crown to Blaze.
It could be someone from Lost Boys.
Blaze.
That's a
Blaze
great
gets
idea.
a prom queen crown.
Leave the room for
Like, we have to have at least one
lady.
person wear the crown.
Bill
for a
Nash,
little
how
bit
are
of it,
you?
of
Yes, we're
course.
picking out bronze
And so,
queens.
Blaze, you get the crown.
Why can't we all get the crown, Mr. Rigman?
He's like, I don't make the rules.
It sounds like he does.
I heard there was this one story where the person got the prom crown and broke it into pieces and started sharing it with other people, but I don't think that's a typical thing, right? That doesn't happen at every prom.
It could happen.
Well, not at every prom, but like we're like a group. Could I share it with them?
Well, of course,
Wait,
like, of course.
How are we sharing?
Break it.
She's gonna snap the crown into
I'm gonna
pieces
snap
and
it in
toss it.
pieces and toss it at people.
Mean Girl
style.
Yeah.
How radio rebel and symbolic.
Bardy
Okay.
bitches.
Do we know what happened to?
I don't know. I've been checking Discord to see if she's somewhere else, but no.
She texted me. She said she can't hear anyone.
She's not in Discord.
I know. She just texted me.
Well, we'll take it 1 foot apart. We gotta leave room between us and our guests. Okay. Is there any Lost Boy references gonna be in this?
I don't believe so.
Damn it!
Did you send out any invitations, I ask? Like,
I want to hear a People or Strains reference at some point, Mr. Rickman, or I'll be very disappointed.
Fine, I'll Google that while we have a second. So sorry, chat. While we lose people.
Wait, should I sing my song?
yes. Go ahead. Sing your song.
Tell me when she comes back in, and then we'll pull her on. Oh my god. Oh, someone. Thank you. Thank you, Snatch, for that. That was such good timing.
It's really sad you didn't make us the Bards of Paradise.
There
Okay,
are actually so many puns. Oh wait, I
Try
got her.
again.
I got her.
Try it. Yeah, there you go.
Got her. I got her. You're back, Anna Jean. You can't leave us like that.
Okay.
I tripped and I fell
you.
over my own tail.
Okay. All right. So he's like, all right, the final person, and I'm
Bill.
actually. He's like,
Billion,
he goes,
get
I'm
your
actually not
ass
sure
at the
why this
prom right
person's
now.
necessarily very important to prom.
Why are
I
you
didn't
so
get that much
sore,
detail
Bill?
from him, but there's a valid Victorian, and he kind of looks over. And then he looks down.
Bill, you
and
ripped
he's
your
like, all right,
fenders off?
that's
King
you.
Espelin, thank you so much for
Bell.
the follow. Welcome to the Poop Coven. And
It's like,
thank
I don't
you
know
for
why there's
the
a valedictorian at prom,
scratch. Thank you so
but-
much, Poopy.
Yay.
Yes.
Yay.
He thought there was going to be a Carrie reference, but that was from the 70s.
Does that mean you get to give a speech, or?
He's like, I guess. And so now I need you all to perform your specific skills. I will do it one by one. I need Frogella to
baby.
make a performance check as you are his prom date. So you watch as he begins to take you out to the middle of the dance floor and begin to spin you around. And let's see how well this dance
You
goes.
spin me right around, baby. I think I just rolled a 28. Excuse you.
So beautiful. He tries to dip you. You turn around and dip him. You're the gnome and he's a human, but you dip him and it's wonderful. That you magically appear a rose into his mouth and he's very surprised and impressed. And he's like, you hear Rick Astley slowly beginning to play unconventional because you haven't heard these words out of his mouth before. But you start hearing, forever young, I'm gonna be forever young. Like, and they start dancing and everyone's like, yeah. You look around, and you look around and Escher makes eye contact with Aqua. Aqua, you know it's time to be the disciplinary principal. Make your intimidation check.
We're not letting enough
intimidation.
singing time.
Okay.
We need to sing.
I got a 7, so I meekly walk over and I'm like, "Hey, leave space for Jesus, please."
He kind of looks at you and he's like, he makes a sigh. You obviously heard there was a failure there.
Bill, this is the Bardy bitches. Birthday bitches.
Blaze,
all of these girls
ahead
that
and
are
give
doing
me,
this to me had their birthdays back to back to back, and we're all bards.
The deception check.
I wanna be forever
because you're the prom queen.
So low. 13.
Another sigh comes from Escher's mouth. Oof, this isn't looking super hot here.
Are we gonna die?
Bards, you do have your inspiration to use on other people. If you wanted to use your bardic inspiration on another player to help them out, you can boost these really low results. Probably not the 7.
Oh, so wait.
But someone could.
Can I help? Snash?
Can I try with my charisma
To what?
to kind of? But I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. Never mind. Just forgive me. I'm just gonna.
But yeah, if you want to go, you inspire her.
Seduce.
Go ahead and roll a d6, Snash, and
Anna
add that.
Jean is the seductive mouse.
Wait, does Snash roll the d6, or am I rolling it for Snash?
She can roll it. It's all right.
Okay.
Please be good. I got a 6.
Yeah, that you needed a 2. You got a 6.
Yes.
That's the second success.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Thank you. Thank
Valid Victorian
you.
time. He's like, I think this is when the Valid Victorian gives their speech about how the year went. He's like, I don't know. That doesn't sound right. Does that? Anyways, Willow Bell, you need to make a history check.
A history?
Yeah.
Snash or pass.
Okay. Alrighty.
Never pass, Nady.
22.
Dang.
A 22.
Woohoo!
Cracks fingers. I got this.
Anna Jean is the seductress mouse.
Yes. So, with 3 successes and 1
Diddy,
failure,
thank you for the 10 bits, babe. How are you?
he says the promise is success.
Not yet. We've had 3 deaths, so commas. Thank
and
you
he
so much,
literally okay.
How are you,
Since Frogella was the date, he takes off the necklace that holds the charm on, and he puts it around your neck. He leans over and puts the necklace of the piece around your neck. So now you have 3 of the 5 pieces.
Really good job, everybody. Sorry, I did a really bad job as principal.
You did amazing.
You made prom more fun being bad at principal.
You did. We got to drink spiked punch.
And
Did anybody actually drink it?
I chugged it. No, I didn't.
You hear at the back of there, Piddlywink going, adults are gross. It's like,
yeah,
ew.
Bill. He's been fucking us up.
He keeps like licking his lollipop, and he just like starts spinning around in circles.
For St. Jude. So.
Ricky, roll before the prom ends. He does ask Blaze for one dance, of course.
Aww.
I oblige. He hasn't killed me yet, so we're good.
You have a wonderful dance, and he continues along with you. Moving on to the next place. Hey guys, you survived prom.
Yay!
Yes!
Wait, we have to do the Breakfast Club ending. We also put our fists in the air.
Yes.
Yes. Wait, Snash. How do you?
Dun, dun.
Thank you.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. That thing.
All right, all right. The next one's a doozy for you guys. All right,
Hi,
you keep
Katie.
moving around,
How are
and
you?
now you are in the catacombs, deep below Castle Ravenloft. Thick columns
See, Judy,
support
everything's
an
going really
ancient
well.
crypt
Thank you so
shrouded
much.
in dust
Set
and
up for
cobwebs.
stream. Yes,
Three
they did.
gaunt women in
And
red,
if you say
yellow,
that,
and
put your
green
money down
bridal
below.
gowns
Yes.
are
If you
bickering
survive,
up
pretty
ahead.
Truth.
Yes. Hocus
You
pocus.
see one wearing red, who's a total bench. She's very rude and degrades the other people around her. She swears like a sailor. She's like, well, fork
She
me
sounds like
gently
me.
with a chainsaw. Who the hell is this group of people?
Oh my gosh, wait, is this Heather's?
No,
You
it's
see another.
Hocus pocus.
No, it's the
Oh.
Heathers.
Can't be Hocus
It is the
Pocus.
three
I
Heathers.
was right, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, the Heathers all wear those colors and like they talk exactly like that, so.
And she's like, Heather, who's this? And she looks at the one wearing yellow and the other one like, ew, I don't know who they are.
No, it can't
Like,
be
I mean,
Hocus
look
Pocus.
at
It can't
them,
be
like,
we already did the
The
Goonies.
side
It has to be Heathers.
detail, like, where
I've
did
been
you
really
come
committed to
from?
motion
Kids
area.
Bop?
Good luck with that, dude. I'm okay doing
First
it.
off,
I
how do
love
you
you,
even know
Katie.
about Kids Bop?
I don't.
You watch them have a mallet in their hand, and you look at there's like little baby doll heads. It's like Kids Bop, and then she smashes the mallet and crushes like this baby doll head, like Kids Bop.
Jesus.
Oh, okay.
And you look at the other. You look at the Heather. There's one more Heather wearing green, and she's like, she drifts around rather emptily, and she's like,
Only
well,
seen it once, T.
do I look pretty when I twirl?
using
And then
that
she just
phrase
begins
for
twirling
decades.
around the room.
Wings
I'll say
and
yeah.
pizza.
And she's like, oh,
Yes, you do.
I like you.
Your dress flows very nicely.
She looks and she's like, well, would you like to join us in a game of croquet?
Do you
she's
need
like-
this many players or do you only need a certain amount?
She's like, no, let's have all of you. And they're like, Heather, you forgot the important part. It's like, it's strip croquet. If you fail, we take off one of your body parts.
Oh my god.
Oh crap!
Okay.
Okay.
I'm kind of attached.
Does that
to all my
include
body
like?
parts.
I know, right? Does that include like? So would you remove individual fingers at a time? Because if so, I can live with that.
Of course, we can oblige by those rules.
Okay. Do you guys want to? Oh my gosh. Can I ask what happens if we say no to playing?
What kind of stripping
Then we
is
have
this?
to ask when you're gonna live your life right. Girls just want to have fun. Let's have fun. We're all girls.
What kind? I don't want to be stripped of limbs.
The aggression in that. Girls just want to have fun.
Hey, look, and Mr. Bean's amazing.
What do we get if we win croquet?
Yeah, and also, why the fuck is it croquet?
It's because of the movie they play croquet.
Oh, and Heather's? I don't
Yeah.
remember that scene. Okay, this makes more sense now. I was
Is
like,
there?
croquet's
Is
random.
so there's three Heathers right here, right? The
That's
red,
correct.
the green. Can before we play? Can I do an investigation for a blue Heather or like
Sure.
someone that would be wearing blue? You know, like. Okay, investigation. So I'm gonna roll.
The 80s
I got
was
a
a dark
17.
place, Al Eclectic.
Ooh.
I
You
don't want
look
my
for
body
a
parts
fourth
being cut
Heather.
off.
There is a in the corner of the room a very dissected body in the room.
Oh my god! And is it wearing blue? No.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Guys,
And a strong indent in their head that is shaped like a mallet.
fuck!
Oh crap.
Cute.
How many turns did it take her to lose?
Yeah.
like,
Martha
you don't-
Dump Truck in the flesh. We got another $5 for random character. Thank you so much.
You know, that could work. That could work.
Oh no.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much
that's
for
gonna
the
work.
$5.
That'll save your
Martha
butts.
Dump Truck in the flesh.
$5
Here
saved your
comes
butts.
the booty spot.
So,
Shut up, Heather.
While you're about to
CW,
like,
you
they're
can
getting
follow. Welcome to the
aggressively
pool
closer. Like,
coven.
like they have a mallet in one hand, and all of a sudden they have a switchblade in the other. They they're like, girls just wanna have fun. Oh, and you hear burst through the door, like bursting through the door. You see four like older men in jumpsuits.
It's Ghostbusters.
Who?
They're like,
Is
hey,
it? Am I
who do you
right
need
or
to?
wrong?
Yeah. So they're four older men bust into the room like, who do you need to call when you need help?
Go.
Ghostbusters!
And he's like, we're the ghost hunters, but I mean,
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's puns only, Drifter. Puns.
you know,
Remember.
the three girls look at the four guys and they kind of like share a glance at each other. And momentarily, the Heathers are distracted, so you could leave the room if you would like.
But did we not get a piece or something? Was there supposed to be a piece we won here, though?
With your investigation check, it does not appear that there is a piece in this room.
Okay, yeah, let's ski down.
Yeah,
Let's fucking get out of here.
Backing out.
Also, did the ghosts? It was not busters. What was it?
Ghost hunters.
Hunters. Did they kill our little Rick Rolling friend?
Oh, good check.
not.
Good call. Let's see if they took care of that first. Ooh,
You're
yes.
kidding.
They take care of
They
it.
did! Oh my god. Converse ass.
As he's dying, I'm like, I'll never give you up. Like,
I wanted to
But
keep
you let him down.
We let him down!
Well,
We
hey,
deserted
random
him!
These
ran
random
around and deserted him.
these random encounters recycle here. I only have a finite set. Rick Roll might come back if $5 keeps
Come
coming in.
back to me.
So $5
to
bring him back to life.
$5 for
For Snash's
could
birthday,
possibly-
$5 can bring him back. Okay. Poor Snash is gonna cry.
Ricky, you're so fine.
I am gonna cry.
Oh, yes, Anna
Oh
Jean.
no.
Also, I'm gonna have to listen for just a second because I gotta go use the restroom. Be right back.
How dare you?
Okay, well, if anyone needs else to take a little break because you're about half-ish, 60% of the way through this.
Oh, damn.
At least we're like out of danger for now. Or
Well,
was-
what do
thank
you? Well, the Heathers almost just trisected us, so I feel a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah.
A little
Have
bit
you ever seen the
uneasy.
Heathers movie
I've
or
only
no?
seen it once. That's why I was like croquet. I haven't seen it since I was younger, so.
Surprising enough that they were the ones trying to kill us instead of like Blue Heather and I forgot what his name is, but Blue Heather's boyfriend or whatever. Even though I don't remember if her name was actually Heather in the movie, but yeah.
Also, can we just say that Jawbreaker was a play off of Heathers? Have you guys seen Jawbreaker?
I have
No.
not.
No.
Jawbreaker is the 90s version of Heathers. It's
Well,
really
Mean
good.
Oh,
Girls
really?
was specifically drawn from Heathers.
I
It
agree
is
on the
literally the
Jawbreaker reference.
Thank you, Snash. Yes, Jawbreakers was definitely a play. I think
wow.
that it's been like redone. Like Heathers
But he
was
totally
the-
choked on a giant jawbreaker, like a
yes.
croquet ball.
Yes, exactly. And then it's like the girls and then the one mean girl and she's like the ringleader. It's the same sort of thing. That's why when we first were
interesting.
talking about the girls, I thought it was you were talking about I was like Jawbreakers, but Jawbreakers was in the 90s. I love Jawbreaker though. Mean Girls was the 2000s Heather. Yeah. Snash, did you pee already?
Yeah.
Damn,
Okay.
she's almost as fast as me.
All right, now that you're all back, you're making it to the next room without a ghost, but still with a piddlywink because you haven't told him to leave you alone.
Oh,
They couldn't
guys.
take him instead.
He's not a ghost.
I know.
You're in the next
Trash.
room. You see a colossal black cauldron occupies the
We're in the
center of
cauldron
this room.
I've been wanting to get to this room, guys.
Several witches wearing black robes and withered green skin covered with grotesque warts are laughing as they dump ingredients in the cauldron.
They have been
Hanging
watered down
5 feet
Alex,
over the
like
cauldron is a
yes.
man with spectacles and black hair tied up by a rope. The man is giggling.
What?
The man that's hung up is giggling.
Hi, Bang
Yeah.
Bang. I love you, babe. How are
The
you?
man who was hung up is giggling. The number, there are 4
Snash,
witches
did you
in this
just
room.
donate $5? Snash wants Ricky back.
Yeah, and all of a sudden,
you freaking.
yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
She's playing fucking chess, and I'm playing checkers over here.
Hey, chat, if 250, someone dies, could be Ricky. Ricky can die, so just FYI.
Anybody but me. I haven't been dead
You can
yet.
battle.
Having regenerations.
Wait, a
Regen-
ghost can die, but can he come back then if he's finally actually died?
Yeah.
Is it final death?
In this world, $250 will get rid of Ricky if you want. $5 will resummon him. 100%.
Thank you, Snash, for
so-
that was hilarious. Nicely played.
Blaze, there's like a little bit of a tear like rolling down your cheek as you're not sure what's happening. And in the back of your ear, you hear, "I'm never gonna desert you."
Oh my
And you
God,
turn around and he's right there.
Jesus! He's whispering in Snash's ear now. Creep.
Yeah, that sounds about, yeah. So
I love him.
you see that there are 4 witches who have absolutely lost their mind. They making something. They're throwing toads into centipedes in. At
Are
one
they
point,
throwing frogs in?
yeah, there's toads, centipedes.
ghost
There's gnome fingers.
Hunters, Teebs killed
Frogrella,
Rick
you
Rolls.
do notice there are throwing gnome fingers into the cauldron.
Oh gosh, your people.
My people! Wait, what is this a reference to, guys? Is this like the witches of Eastwick?
Was that your brother
Oh, is that
Bobby's finger?
your brother?
Is that my
Bobby?
brother's finger? Is that Todazilla's finger? Todazilla?
So as you watch the guy swinging above the 5 feet of the cauldron, laughing and stuff, he notices you and he immediately shouts over for you to save him.
Oh my God.
He's like,
He's
look,
laughing, so he seems like.
look, I could do this myself, but this is getting tedious and my leg has a cramp. Get me out of this mess. Impress me and I'll give you something awesome. Maybe I'll name a character ability after you in my next book. Maybe I'll give you a piece of the magic dingus you're looking for. Maybe? Deal?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
I'd much rather have the magic dingus than the name in a book.
I want to imagine the dingus. What do I need to do?
The witches look at you. They're like, you are not going to take our brunch for us, but
Yeah, I don't know
we
what it is.
can
Pretty wicked though.
settle on a fight.
How about this? You give us the piece, we leave you guys be, and you get the piece from him, we leave you guys be.
And they're like,
Yeah.
by fight, we mean dance off.
Let's go!
Is that
you look-
performance checks?
that would be from, I know, that's actually going to be,
That'd be acrobatics.
no,
We
it
have-
actually is.
We
So
have
it
another
is-
$5 from Converse, and he wants a red and green striped dream demon. Very specific. You're gonna have fun with working that one.
Oh, great.
All right, well,
Man, Converse, I love you. You're gonna have fun working that one in.
easy enough. Easy enough. So, all right.
No.
So as you guys
Good
continue,
night, Tofa. Love you so much. Good night, babe.
all right. Sorry, I'm double checking this.
Bang, bang, bang. It says, I adore you. You're always safe with us.
All
here."
right, so it's like it's a dance off. All of a
love
sudden
Freddie.
you hear da na 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 na. As you look up and he's singing. He does start singing "Maniac."
He's a maniac, maniac on the floor. And he dances like he's never
like,
danced
"All
before.
He's like, "All right, so it's
Everyone in chat started singing too.
Oh, that's
Yes. Everyone has to sing when there's a song reference. Them's the rules. Okay. Keep going.
he's like, all right, so it is. You need to pair off one by one by one by one. So I will split you all up.
I call Aqua.
No, a one versus the other. You're not going to go against each other.
We're going against the witches.
I
Yeah.
was hoping for doubles.
No. So, all right. So it's going to be the first green hag. Let's just go down the line. First green hag versus Blaze. You're going to.
Pretty wicked. You're too prepared.
You're going to either give me an athletics or an acrobatics check, or performance or sleight of hand check.
I'm gonna give you a performance check.
Yeah, you check that performance, girl.
All right.
Oh, that wasn't very good. Damn it.
What?
I have 13.
Oh, she rolled a 7. All right. Yes. So you're dancing and you're battling. And Blaze, you have the idea. If I can get them maybe close, to the cauldron, maybe I can get them into it.
Oh,
And so you're
God.
dancing and you're getting closer and closer to it, and the hag's not sure what to do. And all of a sudden, from inside the cauldron appears a demon that pulls her in and drags her underneath the water.
Oh my
And
God.
the hag is no longer, and Blaze has defeated one of the hags in a dance competition.
Was it the red-green striped demon?
Yes, the red and striped demon swallowed the hag into the cauldron.
Your demon
Yes.
just saved our lives. Okay,
You
Chris.
couldn't be Kruger about it.
Oh my God. Yes! More puns! Chris also wants Aiden. No character, just Aiden. Good luck, Mr. Rickman. Good luck, Mr.
How is
Rickman.
Aiden supposed to show up?
Okay.
How is Aiden supposed to show up in this world? Oh my God. Good job. Good luck, Mr. Rickman.
All right, so that's fair. That's easy enough. All right, Frogrella, it is your turn.
Let's go. I'm ready. She's a maniac. What do you want me to perform? I want to do a performance check.
Go
She's
ahead,
a
performance check.
maniac near the cauldron.
And she's
And she's pulling people into it like a pro.
Ooh, yeah. I think I got a 19. I did.
They got a 21.
No!
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Aiden should save you.
Like, can Aiden save me right now? Because that'd be so romantical.
What's your dexterity saving throw?
I did well, Mr. Rickman. So, you know, with your little tone of I'm about to kill her, I got a 21.
Good, you succeeded.
Yes!
You, however, did lose.
You can't take me down, bitch. Okay.
You did lose.
No.
And you look in the corner of the room, and there is a dark, brooding presence.
Ooh.
And black hair, who kind of gives you this like indifferent kind of smirk, and like a singular clap, and then just kind of like fades away.
It's like,
Am I listening to a fanfic?
Did I fall in love, Mr. Rickman?
in an angel form.
Yeah, it's angel form. Oh my God, Anna Jean, stop talking about what my dreams are, okay? How dare you? Oh my
All right.
God. Oh, wait a second. We got Pretty Wicked with a $20 donation. Performance check is Haley doing maniac dance. I'm trying. One person gets advantage. We'll just call that $20, Mr.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Thank you, Pretty Wicked. Here, oh man, this is getting chaotic now. Okay.
All right. So next, it's going to be Belle. Belle, choose your poison: athletics, acrobatics, performance, or sleight of hand.
I think
We're
the
gonna go
saddest part about
performance.
Chris redeeming that Aiden came, Aiden
All
watched
right.
me save my
What'd
own
you get?
life, and all he
I
did
got a
was give me
15.
one clap.
I'm gonna make a
He gave me,
dexterity saving throw.
good job, and then he fades away. That sounds about right.
I failed. Once again, you start whatever kind of dance you want to do. You're dancing up, and all of
Thank
a
you
sudden,
so much, Pretty Wicked, for the $20.
they are
I'm
pushed
so
against
freaking
the
grateful.
wall.
Thank you so much.
and pushed up against the cauldron, and the same kind of demon just swallows the hag down into it.
Oh
and-
yeah.
Just imagine me doing Footloose, and then just like jumping up and then.
There you
Footloose,
go.
Good one.
Let's go with
I'm fucking loving it too, Pretty Wicked. I wish
Aqua.
we could be listening to like real 80s music.
Okay. I think
Oh,
I'm
that's
gonna
that's the
do
last
also.
one. That's the last one. Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
we-
also do performance.
moited these wenches.
I got 25.
Oh yeah!
Yes!
Let's go!
Uh,
Yes.
Should I watch Angel while I'm watching Pivotal? Yes, Converse. I think you should.
Yep, failed it. That one. I definitely did not get that high, and I succeeded. So she does not
He's amazing.
die
Bang
by
Bang
the
Beaters.
cauldron,
He's
but
so
she is defeated.
creative. It's like he's rolling off his
However,
back.
there has to be one winner. So
Oh, so.
Blaze is going against the hag.
Okay.
Belle, and Aqua's going against Belle.
No.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Blaze.
Wait, are one of them gonna get an advantage?
Whoever needs it can take it at that point. Whoever needs a situation that has an advantage roll, or the advantage can get you out of a tougher situation a little bit later.
So Blaze is up against the hag.
Footloose. A fun
Blaze is against the hag, yes.
Kick
Okay, so
off your
Blaze
Sunday
needs the
shoes.
advantage then.
Also, I really want a
Alright.
Dirty
Oh, yeah.
Dancing reference, and I'm getting mad that Mr. Rickman hasn't done
I'll take it.
For sure.
All right, Blaze, make your check.
All right, I'm gonna go with performance again and hopefully do better.
Uh-huh.
Also, everyone's complimenting you, Mr. Rickman, on how amazing
Yes.
you are. Just letting you know.
Yes.
I rolled an 18.
No.
I rolled a 25.
Yeah, suck it.
25.
All right.
3 in a row.
Oh my god.
And I do like
killing
a
it.
fast, like, maniac dance. Like, oh yeah, I'm like totally running up to the cauldron right now. Like,
Yep.
twirling my
definite-
head around.
If Mr. Rickman doesn't put somebody named Baby in the corner, I am flipping my table over.
Baby was already in the corner. He was just dressed as Angel.
Oh, Anna Jean. Oh my god, I love you so much. Like, stop it right now. Can you imagine?
So, boom, once again, the
Aiden dancing. Oh my
the
gosh.
devil swallows the
I
hag
just
into
watched
there.
Dirty Dancing legitimately.
So
a week
3
ago.
hags
So
are
good.
dead. One
It's
is alive
too
but
good.
defeated. But the hag says there
Nobody
must be
puts
one
Baby in the
winner.
corner. Also, can we just talk about
And
how,
so
like,
I need the other
iconic.
2 to battle and to see who is going to go against Blaze for the final position.
are we doing performance still?
Whichever, performance, athletics, sleight of hand,
Performance. Roll, here we go.
acrobatics.
I got a 24.
I got a
I-
16.
I got a 19.
All right, who failed?
I
Yeah,
got the 16.
Mr. Rickman should
I
have
was
said,
the
okay,
lowest.
okay, I'm gonna go play poker now, and then Aiden dissolved. That was the only piece missing.
Okay, so whoever failed, please make their dexterity saving throw.
What were we going up against?
No,
So my
it's
highest was
it's Aqua
24.
versus Bell.
Yeah.
Shit.
So
15.
a 15 is not enough.
Oh,
Again,
I'm sorry.
the third time,
I'm so sorry.
Bell. I think Aqua does a dance and like kind of like does like a back kick, but like clips Bell and like pops right into the cauldron.
Oh my god, why are you killing Anna Jean?
I did it. I'm clumsy. If anything, that's why. I'm so sorry.
Did you just boil Anna Jean alive?
No.
I look at Belle, and I
Would
hear
I be
like
allowed
the
to
thing
shake water or something?
Pretty wicked.
To
How
like save
where
her?
you
dare
like
you steal your
stare
own
at them
butt
and
soul.
like point your eyes at
I
them.
love
Like I've
you
got my
so
eyes
much.
on you
Thank
right now.
so much, babe.
Let's
Thank
do
you,
this.
thank you.
All right,
thank you, thank
Blaze
you,
versus
thank
Belle.
I
Who's gonna
appreciate
come
the
out as
ever-loving
champion?
Wait, no,
out of
I
you.
was the
Thank
one
you
that
so
I
much.
just
Wait.
got into the cauldron. I'm
Oh,
out.
Blaze versus
Wait,
Aqua.
Aqua.
Yeah.
Good night, pretty
Blaze
wicked.
versus-
Have a
I'm
good
looking
rest
at
of your
Aqua,
night.
like,
Thank you
yo.
so
Belle-
much for being
Belle, you
here.
immediately-
I appreciate you. Thank
you're
you so
trying to
much for
catch up,
the donation to
and
St.
you
Jude,
immediately
thank you
rush
so
in, like,
much
right
for the
before
sub.
this
I
final fight
appreciate you.
happens.
I appreciated your drawing.
You
I
notice
absolutely
Piddly
loved
Wimp
it.
is
I got,
on the
like,
side
choked up.
eating some
I adore
popcorn.
you. Have a great rest of your night.
I'm
Thank you
gonna
so much
watch
for being
how
here.
Piddly
Piddly
Does-
Wink and steal some popcorn.
How much health does Willow have?
Back to whatever her half is, like 20 something.
Yeah, I'm at 23.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, I haven't had like. There's no combat yet. If there's combat, you guys die and go back to the same spot.
Okay. Are we rolling
Hang on.
performance
Yeah,
/
I'm gonna give you
acrobatics?
performance.
Yeah, roll whatever you guys want to roll.
Okay.
Ah, crap.
I got 28.
I died. I got 18.
Make your dexterity saving throw.
Do it.
I rolled a 20.
20.
Nope. 10.
Blazes. All right. You're working up a sweat. You think you've won. You slip on some of the cauldron, like
Goo.
liquid on the outside, and fall in, and you go out in a blaze of glory.
God damn. God damn.
This room doesn't feel fun anymore.
Down in a blaze of glory.
Belle and Belle has made it back.
I'm
Blaze,
just
you
sitting
immediately
in the
like,
corner eating popcorn. We're fine.
yeah, Blaze, you immediately like rush back, and all of a sudden, the guy that's hung upside down there, it's like, all right, we guess we've got a winner, and he claps, like he like maneuvers his hands out of like the ropes and claps his hand, and all of a sudden, a chair appears, a random chair appears, and next to it, a floating lever.
Yes.
I don't know
Pink
what this
Panda,
is.
how
If you know
are
what it is.
you? Hello, how are you doing?
Oh, wait. Do we have to sit on the chair? Do I have to sit on the chair and pull the lever?
Is this
Aqua.
Flashdance?
Aqua, do you sit on the chair and pull the lever?
Pull it, baby.
Yes.
You do. Confetti comes out of the air. You are then completely, which is fine for you because you're a water genasi, completely
Oh, how are you
soaked
then,
head to toe
fam?
in water.
How you
And it does
doing,
I'm
begin
doing
to
like
fill
that
up.
really cool pose.
It begins to fill up like a foot of the entire room, and the person that was tied up begins to fall to the ground. And he's like, thank you. He's like, unfortunately, I do not actually have any of the things you're looking for, but I can give you a blessing. And he gives you all one advantage roll.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you all get one
He
advantage
was
on
a
something.
liar.
He's like, he
Oh.
said he could have the thing. He didn't.
I know, I heard the maybe. I should have been more specific with my questions.
But you
so-
look at that last hag, and she's like, I gotta train better. And she rips off her black robes, revealing a spandex athletic dance attire underneath. And she immediately starts doing like dance aerobic exercises. She's like, no one's ever gonna beat me again.
Jazzercising it out.
All right, so you've made it through. There's only 3 more rooms, and 2 of them have to have your item in it.
Oh, God.
You hear Piddlywink going, time's ticking, time's ticking.
As we leave the room, can I just shout back to the witch, I'm gonna live forever?
I'm gonna live forever.
She looks at you. She looks at you and very confused. She's like, didn't you just die? Oh, okay.
Yeah, but look, I'm back. Bye, witches.
All right, you move into the next room.
Alrighty.
You move into the next room. This is a closet. The walls of this large walk-in closet are lined with hooks on which hang a large variety of feathered hats, sequin cloaks, and other dazzling accessories.
Can I trade out my cloak for a sequined one?
Ooh,
Absolutely.
I want sequins.
This room is you see this banshee named Growlmore Nimblenobs. He's apparently a wizard. He's a wizard ordinaire. He's like, hi, I love fashion and finery. He kind of looks at you. He's like,
think
well,
so, Nair. Sorry.
why don't you guys, try some stuff on?
Can I really quick cast detect magic and see if there's anything like magical
Cursed or
items
something.
that I
It's
could
a
wear?
good idea, actually.
Sure.
Mhm.
A really good idea.
Yeah. Anna Jean's always thinking, man. I'm just
Uh,
like,
you-
I want sequins.
I know. I'm like shiny. Yes.
Yes, let's go.
Sure. You cast
Yeah.
detect magic, and it does ping 4 items in the room.
Ah.
Ooh.
I'm so excited.
You see that there are a pair of fishnet gloves, pink fishnet gloves,
Oh my god.
with
Oh, I
fingerless fishnet gloves.
Yes.
Another thing is a pair of neon green glasses that have those slits in them.
Oh my god, I want a pair of those.
Are we allowed to change if we... Are we allowed?
What?
We haven't gotten the unlock.
Yeah, you're just adding an item in.
Okay, but what can we do a full outfit change if it unlocks?
Yeah, you can do a full outfit change if someone unlocks a full outfit change. Yeah,
Okay, keep going.
you can come back here and full outfit change.
Okay, what were these
I
two
think
other
we're gonna
items?
need. We need you. We
there
can't
is-
complete tonight without a montage.
There is a blue tool, like a tool ribbon bow for your hair.
Mm.
And then of course, the last thing would be some lovely.
We got an outfit change. Thank you, Nair. Okay, guys, let's change. What's the 80 montage music that we need to be listening to right now?
Wait, what's the 4th item, real quick, first?
Wait,
Okay.
yeah.
It is a windbreaker that is purple, blue,
Oh my
pink,
god, is it
and
like
yellow.
a big puffy one?
It is a big puppy one. Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay,
My
I'm
hair
calling
up in-
fishnet gloves. I'm calling the fishnet gloves.
I'm personally very satisfied with the outfit that I chose. Is there like accessories like jewelry in this room to maybe
There-
like add to my outfit?
There are
Thank you, there.
lightning-shaped earrings. Those like lightning bolt earrings.
Oh my god. It's a
Yes.
Gem Wreckers vibes.
I would love to have those earrings, please.
So as you begin to like completely change outfits, music does begin to play, and there's actually a music for this. I don't know why they chose this music for this. Careless Whisper does begin to play as you have your 80s montage of changing clothes. Don't
But
tell me,
what-
don't ask
wait,
me
what's the
why, but
song?
that's the song they chose.
What's the song? I have my hair in a side pony. Look at this
Cue the
side pony.
saxophone.
I'm
Okay,
the
I
saxophone.
just keep
I'm the
The
thinking
keyboard
only
like
thing it's
saxophone.
missing is
I'm
Crim.
never gonna dance again.
Careless Whisper. This
You
is a
have
look.
this like you have this slow clothing change montage of like trying on all the outfits like
Yo, why do I have Shrek songs stuck in my head?
It's
When
accurate.
they're walking into far, far away for the first time.
yes.
Blaze would like to put on the blue tulle bow as well as a sequin kit cloak.
You got it.
Wait,
there
I
any-
need a Vogue for a second. My hair is in a side pony, and I think a voguing moment is appropriate.
Yes. What Belle? What was your question?
I
Was there
literally
any,
look like I'm
lots
wearing
of,
a
like, chain
tail.
necklaces. Right now, I've only got my one pearl necklace on.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of chain necklaces and a lot of plastic beaded necklaces as well.
Vogue,
All kinds of
Vogue.
necklaces.
I'm gonna go full
You
on
gonna
Madonna
vogue with
up in here.
emotion.
Mhm.
Woo.
All
Honestly
right,
though,
full-on
this
Madonna.
is
Yes.
ridiculous.
Does this closet have hair supplies?
Oh, of course. There's.
Can I feather my
Yeah,
hair?
Thank
I
you
would
so
like to
much,
crimp
Sarah.
my hair out right now. My nice gray silvery
Oh
hair.
yeah, we gotta crimp our hair, guys. It's not and tease.
Yes.
Don't forget about tease.
Let's make sure to tease and hairspray up to the nines.
Yeah,
Let's
He's
do
like, oh, I
the
love this.
Aquanet.
Mall bangs. Doing the mall bangs.
I'm crimping and teasing. Not really, because my hair will knot like a bitch. I was born in the 90s. Sorry.
He's like, all right, but you know what happens though if you guys are all changing clothes though, right?
No.
What?
What?
He opens up a back door that you hadn't looked into yet, and it opens up into a catwalk. He's like, you gotta walk the runway.
Yes.
Oh,
my
man!
gosh.
Wait, time out. Effing Karma just dropped $100, so not only are we about to walk the runway, I'm gonna do the light party. Light
So
show.
it's perfect. He flips a switch, and the room begins to fog up a little bit, and
God.
then
Oh my gosh.
laser lights begin to go in the room.
This is
What
like
type
my
of check
dream.
would this require for us to have a successful runway walk?
Oh, this is another performance check, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
let's do
Can I
this.
cast
performance.
minor illusion
we
and
need
just have
an
like
80s music.
silver and gold confetti raining down around us as we're doing this?
Oh,
Oh my
absolutely.
god, you're amazing.
Yes, please. Oh my
This
gosh.
is our moment, ladies.
This is our moment. Hold on.
I got a
gotta
29 performance.
Yeah, absolutely. That'll do it for you.
26 performance.
20 performance.
Wait, I'm not
Yeah.
rolling anything. Wait, what am I supposed to be rolling? Oh,
Performance.
we just got another $100 to St. Jude. This is gonna be the most epic laser
what's
light show
happening?
party ever. We just got another $100 from
good,
oh
too.
my god from
Oh my
Cobra.
gosh.
Wait, what am I rolling for? I'm doing a catwalk here,
Performance
people.
check.
Performance.
Okay, here we go.
Performance.
Here we go.
Okay. You guys are dancing. Careless Whisper is slowly being played in the background to this runway with a laser lights and stuff. You see Ricky get in on this, and he pulls out he gets his own uncharacteristically like 80s rock metal band wig on, and like a skull and crossbone t-shirt with a little bandana
Love
necklace.
him so much.
And he's ready to walk the runway with you guys.
Okay. Are we all walking individually? Like,
You're
I feel
all
like that would be
walking
really nice.
individually.
Yes.
So you're all walking individually. Let's all those rolls. I believe you all did fine. Yeah, you all did
we
well.
all were 20 and
Yeah,
You all
everybody
crushed
went 20
your
above.
performance.
None of us tripped and fell.
Yes, you all crushed it. Let's see if how well Ricky did. Oh yeah, Ricky did well enough to succeed.
Yes.
You're all loving this, and he's like, yes, work it, work it. He's like, this is the best fashion show ever.
I'm just gonna turn around and like blow a kiss to him because I'm.
He captures it, and then he like puts it to his chest. Who got the highest check?
I'm sorry, really quick. I have the stream on the side, and I saw Haley dancing the whole time. Absolutely love it. That was your performance check.
Completely.
I had a 29 performance.
Okay, yeah, Blaze.
The mall girl pose.
Blaze with a 29. You're so into this catwalk, you notice that there is something weird underneath the floorboard.
Oh.
But it's not small. There's like a thud. And so the same point, Belle, you would pick up that there's magic underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you hit a thud, but it's not as small as before. So you kind of look, and he notices that you notice something on the floorboard. And he's like, oh, of course, for you winning this amazing display. And he opens up that, and he's like, here is.
We just got to kill character. We just got $250 to kill a character right now.
No.
Jesus! What's happening? We're gonna die!
Who's dying? Who's dying?
Don't kill me again.
Lucifer!
So free.
Lucifer just donated $250 to die.
First I was afraid.
Mina!
Petrified.
Who's dying, Lucifer?
Thinking I could never live without you by my side.
Who's dying? If you don't want to come,
so many nights.
Lucifer, if you don't want to come to chat, you can
Mr. Rickman won't
DM
pick.
me.
Thank you, Goat Girl, for the $100, Effin Karma for the $100, Seymour for the 100 bits, Nair for the 100 bits, and Lucifer for the 250
All right.
poopin' dollars.
If Lucifer's not going to change, I'm just going to have to do it.
Don't you dare! If you kill me, I'll throw.
How are you gonna decide?
I'm still in my catwalk.
It's going to be a D4, and based off of the number system I have, yeah. Oh yeah, that works. That's a 4.
Thank you so much for the $250.
All right. So as you're walking, Blaze, you went down the runway, smashing. Aqua, you went great. Belle, amazing. Frogella, you did such wonderful. Frogella, you notice that there is someone in the front row watching you in his chair.
Oh
and
God.
He's got, you know it's the same person as before. And he's like slowly clapping for you.
Oh my God, it's Aiden.
Yep.
My gosh.
Love of my life.
What do you do?
Oh my God, I jump on him. I death leap into his arms.
You know,
I've never seen a more handsome man in my life.
100% fair.
She's Southern now.
100% fair. As you begin to leap, all the other girls notice what looked like the man of her dreams. Immediately snatches its jaw open and completely swallows her whole.
Oh! You bastard! You just had my husband eat me alive?
Yeah.
You diabolical fool!
It was a mimic Aiden.
And they live happily ever after.
Oh my God, in his belly?
Frogella, you got swallowed whole, and you are back at the beginning of the thing.
God damn it.
As you're back at the beginning, Blaze, you did make that eye contact with the guy. He's like, here. And he hands you his cloak of invisibility.
Yes.
So you got a cloak of invisibility. You wait for her to return. Once again, nothing here. So you're like, huh. Statistically, the next 2 rooms have to have something for us because we need 5 pieces.
Yeah.
So, he's like, you all did wonderful. As soon as Frogella comes back, he's like, A for effort, I guess. I mean, you killed it, but I don't know if
because obviously I just did the most amazing walk you've ever seen in your life.
You do you.
Can you hear me? I thought I muted myself. I did not mute myself, did I?
No, we didn't hear you.
Oh, okay. I was curtsying.
Okay.
Frogella, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on you.
Help me! I need help! Oh, man.
All right.
So
As you guys are-
Thank you so much. I love you so much.
As you guys are rounding out your adventure here, you got only a few more places to go. You're at the...
Converse
Yes?
wants to be put in the story. $5. Pop him in.
Let me see
Chaos.
which room. What room would he go on to?
Oh dear. Oh
It
dear.
was the red and green dream demon that impersonated Aiden and swallowed me whole, and now I'm, oh my god, but then I could eat
No.
Aiden's butt from the inside out and murder him. There, don't take it that way. I did not mean it that way.
No, I did not. I honestly didn't until you said that.
He already ate you.
That was all you.
He ate me alive, and now I'm gonna eat his butt
All
from
right.
the inside out.
You
Okay.
make it down to the wine cellar. There are...
My favorite place.
you notice that there are...
You look just like
there is one person...
Oh my, effing
who-
Karma, thank you
at
so
the
much,
edge
Go
of the
Girl,
wine
thank you
cellar,
so much,
and there's
Lucifer.
3 other
Thank
male
you
humans.
so much.
They're all,
Nair and Steamwolf, thank you, and
all the wine
Converse,
is stored
thank
on
you
the
so
sides of the
much.
walls in the cellar.
Oh my god, that was a
all the
lot.
men are wearing strange capes, black leather jackets, large gold chains. It's obviously that they're enjoying wine. There's one person sitting on the side, and he like immediately makes
Better
eye
not be
contact
Aiden.
with you. He immediately this guy is a tanner and a tanner clothed skinned individual, and he's like, "Who the shit are you?" And then he immediately looks. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry for cursing."
Wait, we got another one. We have
Why was
Chris.
that so Converse? I'm sorry.
Chris
Yeah,
wants
it is.
a wizard in a chicken suit. Add that.
Named
And his
Nair.
name is Nair.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
right.
I mean, a wizard in a chicken suit named Nair. You got it. All right. So he looks and he's like, "Can I ask you something? What?
Yeah.
Why are you here?"
We're trying to collect
would
all the
like-
pieces.
Are you bards? Do you like stories? I like stories. I can tell you a lot of stories.
Thank you very
Love
much.
it so
I'm
much.
sorry
Thank
if I
you
haven't
have
so
done
a
much,
that.
Chris.
name.
You guys are so freaking amazing.
Do we have a
Thank you so
short
much.
story because we are running out of time?
Oh, and he kind of looks at you. It's like, well, what kind of story? Do you want a horror story?
Yes.
Do you want?
Your
What do you want?
favorite story.
Oh, that's a better option.
It's like, well, once upon a time. And he's like, nah, I don't have a story for you right now. That's fine. There's people behind me that are scaring me. Can you help me?
Sure, we
Yeah,
can help
What's
you.
going on?
Yeah.
How can we help you?
You see that the 3 men are all of a sudden like look at you
Ignore me.
and like they jump
Ignore
off
me,
of
chat. Ignore
the,
me.
the
I'm doing
barrel
something.
that they were sitting on or their
Don't
calves
mind me.
and just let out a big howl and
Oh.
instantly transform into werewolves.
This is what you need help with, okay?
Wait, time out. We have another request. Chris wants you to be an overly happy storyteller, Mr. Rickman.
Overly happy storyteller.
Overly happy. Derailing quickly.
And she goes, you look, the wolves go,
You deserve
am
your butt soul being taken, Ghost Girl, for all that
tired
you've been
of
doing.
Strahd. This is
Butt
super
soul.
annoying. You gotta fight for your right to party. And they have this intense smile on their face as werewolves, but their teeth begin to growl, like their wide fangs. Immediately, you look at this individual who you never got his name, but he's wearing
Love
really
you so much,
lovely
Go Girl.
shoes.
Thank you so much.
Like really like lovely, nice tied up shoes and stuff. And he's like, what the heck was that? Sorry for cursing. And he looks and smiles back at you, and he's like, what do we do?
First, I like your shoes. Are those Converse?
He's like, how'd you know?
Converse.
I
Lucky
saw
guess.
them in the closet that we were back at, I think, or something.
Oh,
I'm
that's
gonna
where I
call
got
you
mine.
Converse.
I got them from me too. I got a pair like that too.
That was
Hey.
very smart, guys. Beastie Boys.
Oh,
Yes, Beastie Boys.
oh, okay.
Yes, you gotta fight for your right to party. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we sing this? Are we allowed?
You could.
You have to fight for your right
For your right.
to party. Every song reference. Can't speak. Okay, keep going.
Go ahead and make a group performance check to see if you rally them to not hurt you.
Oh,
So we would just
Hi,
do normal
Erica, how
performance
are
check,
you?
but we're gonna add it all together or something, or?
Oh, no, that's good. Never mind.
It'll
I
be
got a
a
31.
pass fail kind of a thing if
Oh,
3 people succeed.
25.
22.
25.
Yeah, you all right. So you all did well.
Woo!
You all did pretty well in situation. They're like, yeah, they howl. They're like, super excited about this, and they immediately run out of the room, and they immediately snatch the man who you believe is Converse with you, and he's like, oh, I guess I'm sorry for leaving. I saw that. I got it.
You got it, Chris? I mean, Miss Rickman, you got Chris's last dono?
Yeah, I got that.
A mime who loves Crystal Pepsi? Oh, they're really putting you through the ringer now.
Okay, but you're like, all right, statistically, there has to be a piece in this room. Where is it? You hear a little bit, like, you hear one of the wine casks begin to shake in the back of the room.
Do we investigate, or?
You can.
Can I go over and investigate it?
Okay. Ooh. You can. You are very tiny for a cask, but you can.
Is that good? Do you want to?
I've got good hearing and good passive perception as well.
Okay. You're with your hearing, you can kind of hear a bark.
There, the chicken wizard has to come in too.
Oh, it's the
Got it.
it's the chicken
Oh,
wizard.
there it is. There it is.
You hear a bark.
Can I cast speak with animals to talk with the chicken?
Sure. You cast speak with animals to talk to the chicken. What do you talk to the chicken?
Who's in there?
Bark.
Witches.
They put me in here because they called me insane.
Asylum.
Insane.
You should ask why.
In the
What,
membrane.
yeah, why are you insane, chicken wizard?
Why are you insane?
Because
And
I
are you
hatch all the
alone?
good plans.
You
Oh.
hatch all the good pants. Oh. well,
Ba-dum.
Bark.
Chris wants another outfit change.
Oh.
Oh, easy enough. Easy enough. Do you try and open the thing for the chicken, wizard?
Yes. I'm gonna use Mage Hand to open.
Yeah, mage hand, you pry it up. The chicken wizard jumps out and looks at you. You see its wand out, it spins around, and all of a sudden, all of your clothing items are completely shifted one person over. So Blaze's outfit is now on Aqua. Aqua's outfit is on Belle. Belle's Aqua outfit is on
Hey.
Fragella. Fragella's got Blaze's. And he's like,
Well, if you want to see
How
the
do you
outfit you're
like
wearing, I
it?
shared it in the D&D chat section, so feel free to enjoy that bedazzled
he's like,
jacket.
"What?"
I want to.
It's like, also only the person that can hear him is actually Belle, and Belle goes, "I'm insane." He goes to Belle, he's like, "I'm insane."
Drifter, that is amazing.
And I'm just gonna kind of back to we're all.
I
back
want that
here.
jacket in real life right now, Drifter.
Right?
So,
Like
all right,
right
so-
now. Sorry. Keep going, Mr. Sorry.
No, so it goes like, "I'm insane," and you hear like really uncomfortable noises to hear, and
Is
you
that
look
the burp
down.
Haley did earlier?
You
Yeah.
look down. There is a like ostrich-sized egg on the ground, and all of a sudden you see the chicken go "Wah!" and lifts up its wand and completely just disappears and just goes away.
I'm like, this.
Now
must
we
be
have an
a bad
egg?
plan. Got it.
Oh, now we have an egg?
Give up.
Yeah.
You have an egg. Yeah.
Nair laid an egg.
Is there a way to like
The
check
egg.
to see what's inside it before like either having it open or breaking it open? Because like I
Make
don't know.
a-
whether
Nair
to go up.
laid an egg?
I can do an investigation.
Nair the chicken wizard laid an egg. Yeah.
Is it named Braddy? How funny would that be?
Would it be animal handling or investigation?
Animal
pooped it out.
handling, medicine, or nature.
Nair pooped it out.
I got nothing on any of those.
I'm gonna do nature.
The highest I have are +4s. That's
I
it.
have
gonna try
plus
animal
three,
handling.
plus
Plus
two.
7 for nature.
Oh, yes!
All right, as you're looking at this chicken wizard pooped out egg,
A raccoon pops out of it.
you rotate the egg around. With such a high perception check, you do notice a very, very, very faint inscription on it. And it says hashtag for Aiden.
Oh, you didn't!
Oh.
You didn't!
I just did. Egg for
I
Aiden.
will throw punch you!
But as you're looking into it more, you do notice
Rome,
that
thank you so much for the raid. I am so freaking appreciative.
the
How
egg
was your
does seem to
raid,
have something
Rome?
glowing
How was
inside
your
of it.
stream?
Is it
Thank you.
streaming?
Egg for freaking
And it does
Aiden.
appear to be the
Stupid
piece
bastard.
that you need.
Okay.
Sweet.
Chris
I
wants
found
Burt
the third
Reynolds to
piece.
walk into the scene, by the way. He just wants to walk in, say hello, and then walks out. You got that?
Oh, you should crack it open and stuff. You
so-
do the honors.
Yes, so you crack open the egg, you get the Pentaforce piece.
Rome, I'm so glad that League of Legends was fun.
wow.
Thank you
My
so
mind
much for
was- I
choosing
almost,
us.
like,
I
really
am
did a
so
weird reference.
appreciative to
I
you.
almost
Thank
went
you
Burt
so
Bacharach versus Burt
much.
Reynolds. That's a completely different person.
That is a different vibe entirely.
I
That
know.
is a different vibe entirely. By the way, can we just process that you just did egg for Aiden? That's like a 3-year-old meme. Like, how dare you?
I did, and I will do it again.
No. Also, Nair wants a person gets advantage.
That's fine.
Nair, you did
whoever
perfect.
will
You did
need it
perfect,
can
Nair.
take the advantage.
When we're in here, can I steal a bottle of Cabernet?
Cabernet Sauvignon.
Yes, sure, go ahead.
Sleight of hand. Sleight of hand.
Make a
Let's
sleight
do
of
it,
hand
yeah.
check to see if you can swipe a bottle.
Without it breaking.
Oh, I didn't
No,
do
Congress.
well. I
You
got
can
saved
use
us,
the
Congress.
advantage on alcohol if you want.
Thank you,
Use
Nair,
Nair's
for the 20.
advantage on
Thank you so
alcohol.
much, Chris, for the,
Can
for
I
the
wanna use
5
an advantage
and the
to steal a
10.
bottle of
Thank you
Cabernet.
so much, guys.
I think
Oh!
Nair would approve of that.
What do I need to roll for that?
You
Nair
just
will
re-roll.
approve of you getting
Re-roll.
Oh,
wine.
just re-roll. Okay.
What's
Nair
your
wants
sleight
you
of
to have
hand
wine.
plus?
5.
I have a 6. Do you want me to try to get it for you?
Oh no, we're good now.
All
I
right,
have to pee.
I got
Chris.
22.
you got it. You got it.
Nair, you just got Snatch a bottle of wine, so thank you.
Good job, Mary. Thank you.
Thank you.
You see, walking into the room.
Never been
I
a
will catch
better
back
use
to
of
the
an
other one before
advantage.
that. You do see, like a
I think you
fairly
escorted us
tan-skinned
out
individual
safely,
with like a
Congress,
cowboy
of the
hat
room,
on.
because you were
He
part
kind
of
of
the
like
group.
puts up 2 fingers to you guys, like a peace sign, and then walks back out.
Was
There
that
you
Burt
go.
Reynolds? Was that Burt Reynolds?
Oh my
you
God,
might
was that
believe
Burt
that is Burt
Reynolds?
Reynolds.
I need to
That
go.
He said
mustache
hi
was
to
glorious.
us. Oh my God, he said hi
Do
to
we
us,
follow
guys.
him?
Yeah, is he like our messenger?
Do you want to follow
no.
Burt Reynolds? You can follow him.
Is he going to the room that we have to go to, or is he going backwards? Like,
It looks like he's heading towards the right
Who
direction.
died?
I'm
I
following
died.
Burt Reynolds.
I jumped into fake
Frogella
Aiden's
died
mouth
17 times.
once.
Blaze has died once.
I've
Belle
done
is
two.
died.
Anna Jean died twice. Has everybody died?
Aqua, I don't think you've died. You
no,
died. Aqua died.
I've died. The Snatch hasn't, I think.
Oh, Snash, you.
No,
you're
I
the
died when I went into the cauldron, didn't I?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, we all died.
everybody.
Okay, so
Everyone's
Okay,
been
I
dead.
killed everyone.
voided. But no one's perma died. No one's perma died yet.
No,
Okay.
no.
Yeah.
Is anyone following Burt Reynolds
Yeah, let's
or not?
let's follow Burt
following-
Reynolds.
I am.
Anywhere.
I am. Yes.
I
Everywhere
died
he
once
goes,
as
I
in
will
karma.
follow him there.
I jumped into Aiden's mouth and he ate me. But that
All
was
right,
it.
you
I will
follow Burt
follow
Reynolds, and Burt
him.
Reynolds walks.
Follow him wherever he may go.
Burt Reynolds appears to walk into this like side closet and closes the door behind him. Do you follow him?
I will follow him into the closet.
Yeah.
Of course.
I will follow
Okay.
him into the closet.
As
I
all
will
of you
follow
I'll remain inside the
anywhere.
closet for a moment and wait a moment. Okay, I'll wait
If you-
while you guys go in.
Okay, the 3 of you walk into the closet with Burt Reynolds. You notice Burt Reynolds is smoking a cigar, holding a scotch glass, drinking something with what appears to be a mime who's pouring him a glass of Crystal Pepsi. And just Burt Reynolds doesn't say anything to you. He just kind of like nods. He's like, mm-hmm. The mime just goes like, mm-hmm.
You don't have to say a word. I just, yeah. And I'm just gonna like reach out and touch his shin and be like, "You're perfect the way you are."
Chris, the Beastie Boys already made an appearance.
The mime offers you a cup.
Converse was one of them. Give me a different reference.
The Beastie Boys want to come back.
No, yeah, we already had the Beastie Boys. God damn it, Rickman, you're good.
So
we haven't had a dirty dance.
I walk into the room to suggest that if Belle has it, you should cast Charm Person so that he'll like, be really into you and follow you. Yeah.
If you know.
Yeah. You will
are you going to do that?
Do I have
time after time?
I don't know what your spell list is.
Oh, I'll be waiting.
Do you have it?
Wait. I do.
Time after time.
There you go.
Where did it go? I just saw it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Charm Person. Yes. Okay.
Yes. And do a Mr. Smithers like finger like tap. Yes.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Are you casting it?
Yep, I cast it. Mm-hmm.
All right. Burt Reynolds just kind of gives you like a look and like a wink, and it seems like he hands back his Scotch glass full of Crystal Pepsi, and he seems to just go follow you guys now.
So we have a Burt and a Ricky roll.
Yes, you have Ricky. You have Ricky roll, and
Pickle.
Chris wants Tony Danza now.
What?
Chris just donated $5. Wants Tony Danza.
All right, hang on. Mr. Rickman has to do much Googling. Mr. Rickman was nowhere near alive in the 80s.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Teen heartthrob Tony Danza.
Yes.
I'm a 90s baby, so.
Me too.
Yes. All right, so.
I know all of you.
So funny thing is, Aqua, you didn't go into the room with them because you said you were gonna wait.
Yeah.
You noticed walking down. Aqua, this makes sense because you love the steam and the water. You notice that there's steam coming from like around the corner from you.
Mm-hmm.
No, you can pick it, Andy. It's fine. Mr. Rickman said at the beginning of that you can pick it, and if you donate $250, you can pick who dies if you want to.
Crystal Pepsi. You begin to walk around.
You can totally pick. He said at the beginning,
and you see
when we made this, it was like a rough draft kind of thing.
Length hair individual who's tan, complete six-pack, holding a towel around his neck and just a towel around his waist, and he just kind of like gives you a wink.
Hey.
So I'm just alone with a man in a towel with abs.
Yeah.
Man in a towel and abs.
He looks at you and he's like, "You can call me Tony."
Mm-hmm. Yes, you can.
He kind of like winks and he it does appear to be like he was in a steam room at some point, and he's like,
wait, he wants
I'm
the
alone
thigh
with
master
him right now.
added. Wait, make him use the thigh master.
Why?
Because Chris asked.
Okay,
Chris
you know what's
donated
fucking
to St. Jude and he gets it.
you know what's fucking horrible?
What?
I had deja vu about this. It is becoming increasingly clear. I remember reading The Thigh Master in a dream once, and I'm like, what does this mean to me?
Now,
I deja vu,
it's all come
Tony
full
dancing a
circle.
Thigh Master.
Tony dancing a thigh master.
Okay. So,
Katie,
Aqua,
he's
the
unbelievable.
towel
It's
on his waist
amazing.
does drop, but he is in like a workout
the thigh
spandex
master?
pants,
Oh,
and he's like,
gosh.
hey, let's go work out for a second. And he like arm links you, and he takes you to the gym that's next to the sauna, and you watch him begin to work out for a while. And
we're just standing there
I'm
watching him.
somebody. No, so just
you
me.
guys,
You guys are
it's
still in the other room.
it's just Aqua. You guys were still with Tony. You guys were with Burt Reynolds, and
We're
she
still
just
with
got
Burt
like
Reynolds.
swept off her feet.
Yeah, apparently. Now we're working out. He's working out, and I'm watching. Like,
make
what?
make a charisma saving
you
throw, I
collect
guess,
them.
Aqua.
Saving throw? Okay.
Yeah, saving throw.
Okay, I got a 21.
A 21. Okay. You hear him like he goes 999, 1,000. You're just so enamored by all the reps and like the thigh muscles, and all of a sudden you have to like you shake it off. You're like, wait, the world's about to end. This can wait.
I'm sorry, the world's ending, and I'm just like with this guy, like, oh wow, really nice thigh muscles there, my guy. Like,
Basically.
Anna Jean
and-
just posted a picture of Tony Danza in DnD session in Discord. Who's the boss
okay.
now, Snatcher?
He is definitely the boss.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I had the picture with a towel wrapped around his neck, but same thing. So yes, so he's like, wait, you gotta go somewhere? And he's like, can I join you? And he gives you like this smolder. Like, can I
Save the world?
Whoa, whoa.
Can I do a check to make sure he's a good guy? Is there like
Go
a way
ahead
to,
and-
is that perception?
That would be an insight check.
Insight, okay.
Chris wants a gnome that
I got
resembles
23.
Child Star Webster, by the way.
23.
Talking about Willis.
He is as real and as honest as his abs are.
Oh,
Okay, I mean, okay. Then sure, yeah, you can join us and you can come meet my friends.
Tony goes, do I need to wear a shirt?
No.
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 My gut is telling me my friends will not mind if you don't wear a shirt.
We don't mind.
He's like,
I'm bringing out Burt Reynolds out of the closet.
yeah, think about this. We've got a Burt Reynolds and a Tony Danza
Oh my
and
God,
a mime.
shirtless.
And a
I'm
mime.
gonna just look at Burt Reynolds, and I was like, "Can you do that?" Mm-hmm.
Can you do that? Oh my
Make
God.
a performance check or persuasion check? Make a persuasion check.
Who's Steve, Chris?
Uh,
Wait, we need a gnome that resembles a
21.
Child Star Webster and someone named Steve.
I got a 21 for persuasion for Burt Reynolds to take off his.
Burt Reynolds obliges and he takes off his shirt. As soon as this happens, you watch the mime just fans himself a little bit and immediately closes that door, and he leaves himself in a room.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, I understand. Okay, yeah, I you have fun in
Evan
there.
Karma, thank
I
you
don't know who
so.
Steve
Wait,
is.
let me ask if I could just take a pause so
I
we can
don't know
listen to your alert.
what Steve
Mr.
is. Yes.
I'm so sorry. Can I do a pause for a real quick? Effin Karma has to go to bed, and she gave us an alert. Can we listen to it live really quickly?
Heck
so she
yeah, we
hear
can
it?
pause.
Okay.
I
We're
think
gonna
everyone needs a
live
cold
drop it.
shower right now.
We need a cold shower break anyway.
I was the one that was like, let's save the world.
We need a cold shower. Oh my God! Steam Wolf just donated $5 and Chris just donated $10. So while we listen to this, Mr. Rickman, plan. Okay, we are going to listen to the alert that Effin Karma just dropped for us. Ready?
I hear that
My
lady
goodness.
screaming in the night, telling the coven to go straight to jail for all their comfy chaos. They just ignore and throw biddies, but not in spite. The coven loves her for all her awesome moments and conversation. She panics more and tries to get away, hoping the coven calms down during your time to maybe take a peek. She comes back, and to her dismay, the coven's throwing more love all in her face. It's gonna take a lot to drag us away from you. There's nothing that 100 jails or more could ever do. They're blessing Haley with so many bits. We're gonna take this time to hype her to make a butthole clench.
Oh my God! Are you joking? Wait, when you said you've never mixed anything, I did not know that you literally like mixed.
That's freaking
amazing.
That
what
is so epic. Oh my
Did you
god.
hear? Wait, did you
100%.
hear all the background and like the layers? Are you joking? Evan Karma, that was
just wouldn't do.
amazing. Oh, that's gonna get stuck in my head so bad. And also, how on trend for tonight's session? Right?
Amazing.
Amazing. Yes! Clapping for you. Amazing. Thank you so much,
Yes,
Evan Karma. We love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's gonna have to be a big bitty bomb for sure. That's gonna be we'll make it a big bitty bomb. Thank you so much. That was so good. And not only the 100 jails, but also working in butthole clench. Like, how dare you be so talented? Thank you so much. Thank you that should be the new Go Pee alert. That could be.
I was just gonna say that needs to be a BRB. That's long enough to be a BRB.
It is. It's a minute and like 4 seconds, so it could definitely be a BRB.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
That's pee and a hand wash.
And a hand wash. Calling me out. You trying to call me out? Oh, Snash. There is that one.
Just let me know when you're ready.
Okay, Mr. Sorry, 1 second. Thank you so much, Dash, for the 150 bits, you beautiful bean. And also, thank you so much, F and Karma. Thank you so much for the donation to St. Jude. Thank you so much for that amazing alert. We'll make that our Be Right Back alert. And good night, F and Karma. We love your entire face. What good alerts today. Thank you so much. Guys, Teebs also did such a good alert today. We have people who've never made alerts also coming out of the woodworks now. Look at this. You guys are creating a storm, a frenzy.
Can I just say that Teebs has been waiting to do an alert for a while? I so proud of her.
I friggin' love it. Like, every alert you guys do is so clever.
Also,
and
we're
so
planning
amazing.
some Pacific Northwest, like, totally kill poop.
Stop it. Don't make me cry. And I have to pee. And Mr. Wingman's going to throat punch us all. So we have to continue. We're so close to finishing. Okay.
I mean, if you want to go pee, you can go pee. I will give you a second
I
break.
will power through. Thank you, Mr. Rickman, for the math. I haven't been able to see where we're at.
A pee break, we could hear the alert again, and I could get.
Oh, I'm sorry. That math's wrong. It's 583. Whatever. I can.
Oh, can I just say that I haven't been watching because I can't see it. I cannot believe we are $508. You said $83 from hitting 50,000. I'm gonna vomit. Okay, hold on. If I can go pee, we can listen to the alert.
Why is my
again.
math wrong? 588. Fuck. Did someone
How
change it?
would everyone?
Why are you not mathing right?
Shame, Mr. Rickman.
I'm sorry.
Shame.
I have to figure out how to get a shirtless men. I gotta get a shirtless Tony
And
Danza
Steve,
to interact
and
with
Steve.
a Burt Reynolds, to meet a Steve and a
With
Webster and
a poop witch.
Wait, is Steve
Also-
Martin from?
I don't think so.
Oh my God, Steve Martin would be amazing.
Oh my God, Steve Martin would be amazing. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna play the alert. I'm gonna pee. Anyone else who needs a pee break, this is your moment. Hold on, and I'll be right
Hear
back.
that Haley screaming.
They won't be able to hear
Also,
us
I'm really
during
sad
the
that none
break,
of my
right?
songs I wrote like totally fit in with anything we've done.
All that
Wait,
comfy
that was not
Hear that
successful.
Haley screaming in the night, telling the coven to go straight to jail for all that comfy chaos. They just ignore and throw biddies, but not in spite. The coven loves her for all her awesome moments and conversation. She panics more and tries to get away, hoping the coven calms down during your time to maybe take a pee. She comes back and to her dismay, the coven's throwing more love all in her face. It's gonna take a lot to drag us away from you. There's nothing that 100 jails or more could ever do. We're blessing Haley with so many bits. We're gonna take this time to hype trying to make a butthole clench. Hoo-hoo.
That was the most perfect amount of timing I've ever had an alert be. I heard the whole thing and I was like, oh my God, this is literally the perfect amount of time. Okay. Amazing. Thank you so much, Converse, Chris, and Steamwell for the donations. Thank you.
I can just be like, I'm okay with this apocalypse now.
Okay.
Yeah, like let's whatever.
Just like,
try to laugh.
really like, this is a good way to die.
If you failed your Christmas saving throw, I would have just had them have to find you,
Who
and
do
you'd
you
have just
want,
been
Steam?
drooling.
Who do you want as your character, Poopy?
Well, I'm so glad that I didn't fail.
Can I do this? Am I gonna make this happen in a really weird way? I'm gonna do it. I like it.
Do it.
We're ready.
All right.
Do it.
So,
Also, Steamwolf wants Danny DeVito exactly as Danny DeVito, but
I got
slightly
it, I
taller.
got it,
Oh, you got
I
it?
got it.
Okay, you got it. Okay.
But slightly taller? Is that what you
Slightly
said?
taller.
You mean we could have Danny DeVito as
Like I could totally see like a twins reference.
These are getting so specific.
So wait, which one of you guys is taking the Danny DeVito?
I'll take Danny DeVito.
The guy.
I think you'd appreciate Frogorella.
You. All right. So as you guys get back, yeah, you make awkward like. Burt Reynolds now shortlist. The mime disappeared.
The what?
The
Wait,
mime
DeVito
disappeared back into the
Devani.
closet.
Danito Devani. That's what he wants his name to be.
Oh.
All right. You hear a mariachi band?
Okay.
Pose.
Of course. Of course.
You see 3 people in customary mariachi outfit with a big sombrero that's black with the red tie
Also,
with
this
the
is for
red
you, Chris,
cummerbund.
that $10.
First, you see a man who has really what appears to be gray hair, and he's really tall and friendly appearance, and a male talking to a guy who's slightly taller than you would imagine him being. Who's older. He's got big round glasses. You notice his hair is graying on the sides, but he's got big bottle cap. He's got this like really smug look on his face, and he's holding a guitar about the same size of his body. And you notice a little child also with like maracas in hand as they're all playing music together, walking down the room. As soon as they make it to you and see a shirtless Tony Danza and a Burt Reynolds, they immediately turn around and start playing music the other way. You can all hear them going, "People are strange when you're a stranger.
Yes! Yes.
Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down." And then they're like,
"When you're strange,
you just be able to pick up
come out in the rain.
What the fuck is going on
when
in
you're
here?
strange,
I thought we're the strange
no
amigos
one
here.
remembers your name." I had that as my ringtone for like 6 years straight.
How did I have to combine them? I made a Steve Martin and the Three Amigos reference that included Danny DeVito and Webster. So there.
And you worked in People Are Strange. You are a god amongst people. Like, holy fuck.
Very well done.
They're there. That's good enough. I've caught up on everyone except Poop Witch, but you'll find out where she is in the story very soon.
Three Amigos.
Yes,
Wait, how'd you come up with the mariachi band to have the Three Amigos in it? Like, how'd you do that?
Because the Three Amigos poster cover. The movie. Steve Martin is in a movie called The Three Amigos.
Oh.
Yeah. And he's wearing mariachi clothing in the literal cover of the movie.
I haven't seen it. Sorry.
I haven't either. I had to Google. I had to do my work.
You're literally Googling on. You're amazing. Okay, keep going. Sorry.
You're in the last room now that you believe.
Finally.
And it is the balcony. The wind is fierce and howls across this rainy balcony, overlooking a sheer drop to the rocks below. Thunder booms overhead, and flashes of lightning illuminate a horde of zombies performing an aerobatic exercise out on the field.
Oh, the zombies are back.
This balcony is staging ground for an aerobics class, apparently led by for 50 zombies, led by a ghost. You hear this instructor who has a booming voice that is able to hear things. Hang on, I have to pull up the lyrics. I don't know the song off the top of my head. I should.
I'm sorry, guys. Well, we can watch. I love Steve Martin.
You hear the instructor start talking. Hello, lyrics. Sorry. Trying to get them to warm up. You watch all these zombies begin warming up slowly. The instructor goes, "I'm saying all the things that I know you'll like. Making good conversation. I gotta handle you just right. You know what I mean. I took you to an intimate restaurant. than to a suggestive movie. There's nothing left to talk about until it's horizontally, and you watch as soon as the person finishes that line, the whole zombie horde begins aerobic dancing to the lyrics. Let's get physical, physical. I wanna get physical.
I was like, where are you going with this? Leo, how are you?
Rock.
Woo! I got very
I
confused.
am your
Where is he
host.
going with this?
And
Leo, thank you for the host.
The lady who is in a huge sweatband headband and a jogging outfit straight out of an 80s workout video, which it would, of course, looks and is like, well, let's get physical. And she's like, you're just late members to my class. Come on, let's go. I need all of you to make an athletics check.
We all have terrible athletics.
The guys that we're with do checks too.
No.
Oh, I guess I should make all of your extra boyfriends.
I rolled a 2, Mr. Rickman.
I'm gonna hurt myself.
Oh.
We are bards, Mr. Rickman.
So wait, we're doing athletic checks?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can our boyfriend
rolled a
have
5.
advantage?
You still all had your original advantage from when, you all had
So
advantage
close,
once.
I got an 18.
Okay.
Wow.
You succeeded.
Yeah, I got a 15.
Succeeded.
Wait, what are you guys rolling? Wait, what are you guys doing?
You get advantage on athletics check because
How much advantage?
You get to re-roll it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
Pick whichever
re-rolling
one
my
is
5.
higher.
Should I just stick with my 18, or should I?
Yeah, no. You can. You don't have
You
to.
pick whatever's higher.
I got a
Okay,
19.
I rolled a 13 this time. Much better.
13 just succeeds.
Oh, thank God. I tripped and fell and broke my elbow.
Let's see who's around. No surprise to anyone. Ricky roll fails.
Of course.
Oh.
Oh man.
No surprise
He
at
can't
all.
get physical if he doesn't have a physical form.
No physical body for you.
No surprise to anyone. Tony Danza has that towel in his hand still, and he can get pretty physical in a workout. So he rolled the highest of all of you.
I'm just standing.
Oh wow! Wait, really?
He rolled a natural 19.
Shut the fuck
Oh
up.
dang!
Of course Tony Danza does.
Burt Reynolds, who is shirtless, goes, I guess I gotta do this too. He rolled a natural 15 plus, so he's getting into this aerobic workout.
I'm just looking at Bird and go, 15s. We're meant to be.
So yeah, all of you have succeeded, except
Great.
Ricky Roll. Except Ricky Roll, but that's okay.
Poor Ricky Roll.
He's dead.
No.
I think he's already poor.
I'm never gonna give him up.
You're gonna have to
Never.
surrender. He's gonna turn around and desert you.
You do notice now that
gonna
you're
say
finished the
goodbye.
exercise. The exercise
tell
has taken
him.
about 10 minutes.
Okay.
You notice that there is a neck on the necklace of the front row zombie 50 feet down below from you is that piece that you're looking for. All sweaty and stuff somehow from zombie sweat.
Ew.
There is the necklace of the final piece that you're looking for. What do you do to get it?
Can I cast Mage
wearing it?
Hand and just pull it off of him?
Is Mage Hand at least 50 feet? More than, yeah.
Shoot, it's 30 feet.
Ooh, you gotta find a different way.
Oh.
Dang it.
Gosh, I'm looking. Jeez, I'm checking all my spells just to make sure because
Yeah.
I'm like,
what can
It's
I?
wrong
I
button.
don't dispel magic. I don't
hey, oh wait, Snash, what about the invisibility cloak you got earlier? Can you wear that and go get it?
Oh, good
I can
idea.
only walk. My walking speed is 30 feet. Can I do that? Can
Yeah,
I wear
you
the
can totally-
invisibility?
Yeah, you put on the invisibility cloak and you head down there. You're not very invisible because there's a Ricky Roll following you
Why?
by the ankle. Like he's just following you like he's your puppy. He's like, I'm never gonna let you down. Of course, I'm never gonna run around. I'm right here.
Wait, I can cast invisibility on myself and then do Mage Hand, closer up.
Oh yeah, I can
It's
see.
up
I have
to you. Whatever you'd
invisibility.
like to do.
We'll watch from afar and like be ready to battle.
Okay. Can somebody cast invisibility on me, and then I will
Yes.
get close?
All right, so you
I
do
can
that.
do it, or who
I don't
wants
have
to do that?
invisibility.
Whoever has it easy enough to do, not a problem. I'm not hardcore on the spell casting here. It's fine.
Yeah. I have it, so I do it to her.
What? What?
Can I also cast non-detection on Ricky Roll?
Oh my god. Why do you care about him?
You could.
Because he's following me.
Oh,
All right, everyone, just letting you know, we're rounding the end of this session. If there's
Everyone's
any,
about to die.
Yes.
if there's anything you want to drop or anything, monetary wise.
Is there anyone you want to moiter? This is your
If there's
time.
murder, if you need to throw in any last minute people, I got
murder,
the
she wrote.
Okay, as you are leaving this room and you have the final piece, you hear giggling.
Oh.
Piggly
But
Wiggle water for his face.
No,
Investigation?
you look at Piddlywink and he's like, "It's not me this time."
Drop it like I thought.
Is that investigation or perception, or what is that?
Make a perception to figure out where it's coming from more.
Okay. I got 23.
That's great. And once again, Aqua, you're just very good about finding random people in random places. Underneath is that 80s enough? Yeah, that's fucking yeah, fine. It's 80s enough. Underneath a staircase, you see a blue-haired girl and a guy underneath the staircase in a questionable situation because you like look around the corner, you're like, oh.
Hey!
Oh. Wait. So I see blue hair, and then I see her doing something questionable with another
blue
person?
hair. You see blue hair and a similar figure that has appeared in multiple other rooms before.
I'm assuming Aiden.
I would hope so.
Okay, I feel like maybe Frogella should go check.
I should go check. He ate me last time.
Okay, fine. So if there's no way to tell what they're doing, it's just like they're doing something
They're
weird.
canoodling.
Oh.
It does appear as if they might be canoodling.
They may or may not be canoodling.
Okay.
That's where Mr. Fool
Do
was
we interrupt them? Do we? Okay. I'll be like, no.
Oh my god.
Hello, we're a group of bards. Do you need to be serenaded, or are y'all doing good with your canoodling here?
As they are underneath a staircase, I'm gonna roll to see what happens while they're underneath us. Yeah, that fits. Aiden rolled a 5. He gets startled and immediately stands right up underneath the staircase and smacks his head.
Oh god.
And like obviously this lady in blue hair immediately goes straight into it as if she had EMT roots in her blood. She is immediately fixing him, and she looks over at you guys, and she kind of looks at Frogella, and she has this like knowing look to her.
Oh, that's cute.
And then, as a search, like it seems as an assertive of dominance, she smacks this guy's butt, and she's like, "This is my man."
That sounds about right.
What did you say to that, Frogella?
What do you mean that's your man? He swallowed me. We're life partners now. No, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight.
She looks at you and she's like, "I can say the same thing about a few minutes ago."
Ew. Gross. This is getting gross. PG-13, Mr. Redmond. No, there will be no swallowing conversations. Let's keep it moving.
Let's go to the final room. You have all the pieces. Let's do the thing.
Are we bringing?
Peace out, blue-haired
bitch.
Are you bringing Aiden and Poopwitch? Are you gonna go
let
find
them finish their canoodling in peace.
It's the final room count.
All right.
I thought you were gonna say it's the final canoodle session.
Yeah.
Final canoodle. All right. You've collected.
Wait, we got one more.
Yes.
It's the
Terminator.
commencement room time.
From Terminator, sent back in time to stop the heroes from completing their mission.
What?
You know.
I mean,
You know.
technically,
This Rickman's gonna
the
blow
dead
his
guy's the
fridge.
What
Terminator.
was that?
Nomad, how are you? Dredging
It's
Green,
$5.
how are you? Oh my god.
$5. I don't know if that means we should all go.
No, I think that we can incorporate the Terminator, but I think we're finishing our mission.
No, I got it. I got
That
it.
was technically the Terminator.
No, I got it. It's easy enough. Easy enough.
This tournament sounds like he's on the edge.
You've collected all 5 pieces of the Pentaforce. The Pentaforce glows with a blinding, holy, radiant light that fills the entire castle. When the light dims, you see a bald man standing before you.
Was that the Ariel song? Or?
Yes, it was.
Knew it. Okay.
You see what you first think is a bald man, but you realize is a robot.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Arigato, Mr. Roboto.
We're about to
looks and
finish
he's like,
a campaign
"Let's make this
dredging,
quick.
or actually a one shot.
He's like,
Roboto,
I've got to take care of this before the world ends.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Yes,
doing this.
but you could make the decision that makes the world end still. I'm here to stop you from making the wrong decision.
How about you just tell us what the wrong decision is, and then we don't do that.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't
play games with us.
He looks and he's like, "Is that really good storytelling, though?" He's like, "I don't know. I feel like that's very anticlimactic to the end."
Oh my god. Can I do a persuasion roll? Just
we want to know how it ends.
He looks. It's like, all right.
Could I do that or
go? Yeah, go ahead. Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Persuade that bitch.
Oh, check. Wait, a check or okay? No, I got 22. There we go.
Persuade him.
He's like, well, look, you've got 2 things. You could go. He begins. He's like, if we could turn back time.
If I could turn back time.
If I could find a way. We're done.
Also, best music video because of the Navy ship.
I like how there was a pause and Mr. was like, have they finished yet?
You say.
If I don't have to sing, it's fine for me. It's
Oh no, we got
10 out of 10.
You hired the Bardy bunch.
I got you, babe. Really? I got you, babe. Really?
I got you, babe.
I got you, babe.
Really?
Yes. I didn't even mean it.
Yeah, I got you, babe.
He's like, all right, there's 2 things. You can turn back
Busting out that
time.
chair.
You can turn back time to before Strahd von Zarovich
It's getting worse.
evaded
The
Barovia.
80s
You can
is
interject
deepening
yourself
into my
that
roots. The
timeline,
side pony.
forever altering
the side
his
pony.
demise. Well, he then somehow becomes a bard, like you guys, in a big hairband. But the space-time continuum will never be the same ever again. Roll credits. The end.
Oh.
Or
How are you,
That's the end of the
Nomad?
apocalypse per what's his face.
Is that the good end or the bad end?
he's like, or you can go. I mean, you can go back into the future like that.
Back to the
Or you can say goodbye, my sweet prince. And you watch as a mechanical tear rolls down his face.
A mechanical tear.
He shows his hand and
oil?
reveals. You believe it's probably oil. He's like, don't worry about that. He shows you a golden stake, S-T-A-K-E. He's like, you can do this to fully kill Strahd. If you do this, Strahd bursts into 1,000,000 pieces. His spirit will travel across the year 1988 on a planet called Earth.
Oh my god, the year.
He would then possess a wizard there and assume the name is Christopher Zarathustra. It's up to you. Do you turn back time? Or do
we go back in time and kill him when
goodbye?
he's like okay and nice? Or do we kill him now when he's super evil but
He goes to the future on Earth. I mean,
Why are we getting dumped morality questions? Jesus.
Well, it's up to you. You do notice the mime has caught up with you guys again.
Oh, the freaking mime.
The mime?
With his crystal Pepsi.
The mime looks at all of you and notices that Frogella is alone, and the mime pulls out a flower to Frogella.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Mime. You're so
And
handsome.
then he looks at the situation, and then he's got that shocked expression. He's like, oh, he sees the moral dilemma.
Yeah.
And then you see his hand action going stab, stab, stab. And he goes shrug.
But then we send him to Earth.
I don't know.
Don't go taking my heart.
So it is up to you. Piddlywink goes, I'm sorry, but your time's running out here.
Guys,
Looks like
are
you
we
got a
killing him
minute to
now
go.
or killing him in the past?
Group vote.
Group vote.
Come on.
I vote. I don't know. This is very. Why'd you give us like
Imagine-
a morality question?
Imagine a
Oh, man.
$250 dono that just kills one of you before you can even get the cat.
That is.
Okay,
That,
go.
wait, we all get this is democracy.
I would say go back in time. I would say go back in time only because, again, so like we're not killing this guy and he's not causing trouble in the future. He'd be a good guy. He'd be a bard like us.
But
Or a
Like,
quick
what if we go
$1,000
forward
dono,
into-
everyone dies.
If we go into the future, then we keep.
$1,000, everyone dies.
Oh,
Misery is like, put me out of my misery.
What happens to Ricky Wolf if we go in that past?
Wait, can we time
go
out
into
for a
the
second?
future, we get to keep Tony Danza, Ricky Roll.
But
who's to
if-
say they can't come
Cardella
with
gets
us?
the mime.
But if we kill him in the past, he won't have been evil in the past.
No, we're not saying
And
killing him in the
never
past.
have
It would
met
be
Ricky
sending him to the
Wolf.
past so that he becomes good.
How will we know?
No,
if he
you
becomes good?
do kill him in
We
the...
have to kill him in the past.
Oh.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
yeah. You don't have. Well, you could actually. That's the third technical option. You go back in time before he became bad, and
This is a mess.
you are forever interjecting yourself into his timeline
Wait.
and inspiring him into being a bard.
Good.
Yeah,
What
this
happened
is a
to, like-
morality question. Do you go back and you kill him and stop him from doing all these heinous acts? Or do we kill him now and basically set a curse upon Earth?
But if we go back and make him good, he doesn't fight us in the future.
I know that's what I was. That's what I
No,
was
we
thinking. I
can't
was like,
change
right
it. We
there.
have to go
never
back and
meet
kill him. I
Ricky
thought that was the
Roll,
only
Tony
option.
Danza or Burt Reynolds.
Wait, so that's an option? We could go back and just make him good? Why wouldn't we choose that then?
I know.
Because you're
If
all
that's the
these
future
stuff-
guy can go kiss his mom, then.
Oh, we'll be stuck in the
Still want to
past.
keep Ricky Roll.
You'll be permanently stuck in the past with him.
Oh,
Oh. How
But
long
you know
is
what?
this past exactly?
If
Where
we're
is
stuck
he
in the
from?
past, we'll be forever young.
no, we won't. We'll age out and we'll die.
I wanna be forever young.
Do you really want to live forever?
No, I want to live with Burt Reynolds.
I want to. Okay, guys. Are we? What
You
are we
hear
doing?
Piddlywink go. Do you hear that? It sounds
Oh,
like the
gosh.
beginning of closing credits.
No,
It's like,
Crap.
we haven't decided.
the apocalypse.
Okay.
That was it, not it.
Okay, how far in the past is he from? I was asking that. How far in the past? Like so right now we're in the
We're
80s,
never
I'm
making a
assuming,
decision.
right? So we will.
How far in the past? It would be like a couple hundred years.
We will make a decision.
Couple
far in the
hundred.
past.
Jeez.
He's a
Women's rights
vampire.
were not
It's a-
good, guys.
It's
I don't
a
know
golden
if we should
state.
Well, I know we wouldn't be able to vote. Like, come on, this might be a huge
I know
problem.
that. I'm going with whatever you guys vote.
I'm
What?
going
No,
forward.
you
I'm
cannot
going to the
take a
future.
back seat on this.
I'm
All
nosing
right,
it.
fine. I don't think the past is such a good idea anymore if we're just going to be stuck there ourselves, because that's like, I don't know. It doesn't even seem self-sacrificial at all, because there's no benefit really other than this guy dies. Like, for
Do you
real.
think
I suppose if we stake him and we know that he's going to Earth, we could go hunt him down.
Oh, true. Okay, and we can warn people. That
Guys,
makes
but
more
if we
sense.
go in
Okay.
the past, we're stuck.
Yeah, so we're gonna do the
Hang
future
on.
instead. Future.
Hang on.
We got a death to Tony Danza, $250. Die, Tony.
Or Burt Reynolds, it says, right?
No, it says die,
says
Tony.
Die, Tony.
Okay.
Tony.
Okay, it's fine. I'm literally fine with that.
Death to Tony
Also, for some
Danza.
reason, I want to sing Charles in Charge, which makes no sense
Thank you
because
so
we don't
much
have
for
him in
the
here.
donation of
Adios,
$250.
Tony.
So as you're trying to
Thank
make
you
this
so much.
decision,
$250. Tony, dead.
No, he gets
dead.
dusted like
okay.
in Avengers.
There, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you so much. Okay.
fair, 100%.
And his towel just falls to the ground.
Fair.
And yeah, that
And you
music
just see
goes
the
up.
big
Wait, how does
shorts.
Tony die? How does Tony die?
So Tony goes, hey, I think you really need to do this. You need to follow
Oh,
these
wow.
simple instructions. You need to go. And as soon as he begins to talk some more, poof, he just like vaporizes. And you look behind you, and the ghost hunters are here again. It's like we
fuck.
said, we ain't afraid of no ghosts.
No.
And a
Oh,
towel
is he a
just
ghost?
drops
Don't
to the ground.
touch him.
Steam comes
Reynolds
out of the
does?
towel.
Tony Danza is gone. Maybe
Thank
Tony
you so
Danza
much for
was
the
a ghost along. Maybe Tony
$250.
Danza is just the friends we made along the way.
R.I.P. Tony. Moment of silence.
Moment of
Done.
silence.
Done. We are. All right,
All
but
that's
we
left is the
still
towel
have
on the ground.
Burt Reynolds.
That Aqua, you
If anybody wants to
towel.
take that, you can feel free. I'm
Guys,
good. I'm gonna
we're
leave
at
that towel. I don't need any
49,000.
sentimental thing of like towel. I'm sorry, I'm not that obsessed. Thank you very much.
Wait, guys, we're at 49,000.
Another 250 could kill Burt Reynolds, and another 250 after that could go ahead and take out Rickroll again.
I think the problem is that we're not going to be able to make a decision, Mr. Rickman.
No,
I
we're
already
going
made
to
the
the future.
I made
I
my
think we
choice.
kill him now.
I dreamed Anagine.
And
We
then
kill
you'll
him now?
eventually hunt him down on Earth.
Yes.
And I
Oh
mean,
my
Burt
God, Brady.
Reynolds never ages anyway, so it perfect.
Thank you, Brady, for the 400 bit.
Whoa.
Okay, so Tony's the only one who's getting nerfed. Okay, we got it then.
Yep.
So we're killing him now.
So sorry, Tony.
All right.
All right.
Forward.
The robot looks, and he's like, "I guess you chose properly."
We did.
We're going to the future.
And he's like, "I guess we'll have to see in the future."
Oh
And
my
you-
fucking God! Did you really
and you-
leave us on a cliffhanger?
And you watch as
What?
you plunge the dagger. Who gets to plunge the stake into his heart?
I mean, I feel like it.
I think
has to
Aqua
be.
should.
Yeah.
Take me
Has to be
down
what?
to that cool city with
Aqua,
some
because she just lost
beautiful
Tony.
things aplenty.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, won't you
Revenge.
Oh yeah, true. The revenge, of course, for the 1 second moment of silence I provided Tony. 1 second. I have it would be. Could I do dagger or rape you? I could use that.
No, so it's a straight. You're literally
Aisling,
stabbing a
thank
dead
you
body.
so
you're basically you're
much. Thank you
good.
for the
But hang on, let the raid.
raid.
Let
Welcome
the raid
in,
finish.
Raiders.
Got a good
How are you?
old-fashioned
How was your
raid.
stream? We are
Welcome
just
in,
about to
Raiders.
finish a D&D one-shot that we are doing for St. Jude. We are almost done with it right now. Welcome in. It's an 80s theme, hence the side pony. Okay, sorry. We had a raid. I had to address. What happened? I missed something.
They decided Aqua was going to do the killing.
Okay, Aqua
apparently,
definitely should.
Apparently, no one wanted to watch any of your other love interests die, so that's fair.
Fair.
Yeah.
He wasn't my love
Thank you so
interest.
much, Aislinn. I appreciate you. How was your stream? What were you up to? Welcome in, Raiders. We are a variety streamer of comfortable chaos. We are hype, inclusive, loving. We play lots of different games. Dungeons & Dragons podcast, all the bees need.
Yeah, you guys had interest 100%. I was just like, hey, you want to come fight with us?
Wait, did Aqua kill him?
So this is what happens as Aqua begins to walk up over the dead body of Strahd. Piddlywink begins to play some mournful music. Aqua plunges the knife, the stake, into his heart. He explodes into a million pieces, like you were warned. His spirit does bump just a couple years into the future into a different planet known as Earth, and you hear the noise. Oh baby, do you know what it's worth? Oh, heaven is a place on earth.
Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. Sorry.
And then Piddlywink looks at you. It just kind of nods, a little bit disappointed in the outcome, but he's okay. Burt Reynolds.
What would
also,
he have done? Gosh.
What the hell are we supposed to do?
Burt Reynolds sees the display of friendship happening, smiles, and with a tear rolls on his eye. And uncharacteristically, you hear another voice that you haven't heard before.
Hello?
The mime.
Hello?
The mime talks, and he goes, "In this world, we're just beginning to understand the miracle of living. Baby, I was afraid before, but I'm not afraid anymore." And that's how we'll end. That's how we end the stream.
Yeah!
you
And
end
also,
the
we're gonna end on a light show party because Nair just donated $110. Light show party.
Credits.
This was a very humorous session. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
And as the credits begin to roll, you hear Piddlywink scream, "It's like, no, not the credits!" And there's a montage of you dancing with everyone, because now that you killed Strahd, Everyone's happy he's dead. The
I'm
Heathers.
totally dancing with
Like the
Colleen.
end of Scooby-Doo, like one of the Scooby-Doo 2 or something, when they're all dancing at the bar with the bad guy.
Oh, and the werewolves are back.
Yes, the
Yeah.
werewolves are back.
Gotta fight.
Converse is back.
Oh, you're
Danny
right.
DeVito
Dancing with
is
the
alive.
zombies. Michael Jackson's there.
Shrek.
Yes,
We're rolling
everyone
the
is
credits.
dancing.
Tony's
There you
towel
go.
is just sitting there.
Just hanging out.
Tony's towel
mixing
didn't
him.
make it.
Yes. Tony Danza couldn't last, but Ricky Roll came back.
Oh, it's Tony Dan.
Tony Dan. In a highway. Thank you,
Best
Mr.
birthday
Rickman.
present
Can we
ever.
clap,
Thank
guys? I
you.
think this needs a clap.
Yeah,
Anna
happy birthday.
Jean,
Best birthday.
Grifter,
Everybody
Smash,
did a
Mr.
super good job.
Rickman. You guys are fucking amazing. Thank you so much, Mr. Rickman. Thank you
Yes,
so
happy
much.
birthday again, Anna Jean.
Happy birthday, babies!
All the May babies. And then soon June babies. But they don't get
And
a
then
cool term like May baby.
My birthday was on Sunday. That was really nice.
Mine
love
was
you
on
guys.
Friday.
Wait, we gotta do the butthole song for birthday day.
Hey. Yeah, the birthday song. She normally does a birthday song. I almost forgot. Oh my god.
Always wanna know. Happy birthday, Anna Jean Drifter and Snashlock. Happy birthday, Anna Jean. Happy birthday, Drifter Dreams. Happy birthday, Snashlock. Happy birthday, Drifter Dreams. Happy birthday, Anna Jean. Happy birthday, Anna Jean. Happy birthday, Drifter Dreams. Happy birthday, Snashlock. That almost rhymed. Thank you, and huge thank you to Mr. Rickman for.
Thank you,
how are
Mr.
you
Rickman.
so good?
That was so fun.
How are you so good?
Yes.
Hey, this was a written adventure, but I guess maybe
you so much.
if there's a charity event, maybe it has to be a 90s themed session.
Yeah, we need to do a grunge
Oh
90s.
my gosh, and then we're all
Going
on Earth.
against-
Oh my god.
Full of butterfly clips.
We need to do a 90s grunge. We need to all be different versions of 90s stuff.
Maybe
I wanna
that's a
be grunge.
milestone for next
Right, thank you for the 35 dollars.
yeah.
Oh
Just
my
saying,
God.
milestone for next whatever campaign she runs might just have to be a Curse of Straw
Butterfly
2.
clips and
night.
white
Oh, yeah.
eyeliner.
That's what I'm talking
100%,
about.
Yes, please.
Thank you guys so much. I love
This
you all.
is
Thank you
Lady
so
Fight,
much. This was so much
and
fun,
I
Mr. Rickman. You're so
feel
freaking
alright.
talented.
Thank you.
Love you guys. All right, the
Love
session
you.
almost ran till we have like 30 minutes left of St.
Yeah.
Jude.
Oh boy.
Love you guys. Bye, poops. Love you guys. Happy birthday, babies. Thank you for participating. Let's friggin' go. Let's friggin' go. Thank you so much, Britt and Nair and Aislinn. I saw your message. I'm so sorry. Let me read it. We did some Call of Duty and Jackbox and belated birthday stream. Managed to raise 430. And the original was 250. Hoping to reach 500. Oh my God, I'm so happy for you, Aislinn. That's amazing. Oh my God, Burt Reynolds stash survived. Honestly, Mr. Rickman, you are such a good DM. I can't believe how much they kept you on your toes. They did not take it easy. We only have 38 minutes left to hit 50,000. I'm gonna poop. Would it be cheating? How much is left? Like 200 something? Should I do it? I don't want to cheat. There are less than 7,000. We're less than 7,000 away from 4 million. That's it? Holy shit. But there's only 30 minutes left, Aislinn. Damn, 30 minutes and less than 7K. Holy shit. 7,000 for Mr. Oh my God. Britt, thank you so much. River Song, thank you so much for the raid. It's another ladies' night. Say scrolls next time, please, next time. Woo! My birthday was literally 20th. Oh my God, Aislinn, happy birthday, baby. Happy belated birthday. So many May babies. River Song, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Thank you so much for joining us. Hello, shut the fuck up, Blake. Hello, Hate Me. Hello, Geeky Gamer Dad. We just finished, my camera's blurry for a second, sorry. We just finished, a one-shot for DnD, for St. Jude. We are super close.